That's right back, Charlie.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
There's always just that active and that defenders, I think, is like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
You got that right, Ian. People deluded, I'm back again. First things first, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. I appreciate you lot tuned in, and I'm very appreciative of my regular supporters. Again, it's Champions League business. It's a Champions League affair where we are concerned. It's the second leg of Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, Paris Saint-Germain have to overcome a deficit if they are to progress to the next round. They're going to have to do it without Neymar. Personally, I think Bayern Munich are going through because, you know, as great as Messi is, you know, Messi and Mbappe are lit. I just feel Bayern Munich's team is stronger. They understand the dynamics at play a bit better. They're better collectively. You know, PSG are going with a back three. They've got Danilo there, who, to be fair, was probably one of the better players in the first leg of this. One love to everyone who was watching that. Yeah, I just think it's a step too far for Paris Saint-Germain. Essentially, they're a team of individuals and they're not quite there yet. I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love a great game. I hope this football game we're about to watch, 8 minutes until kickoff, lives up to the billion, man. If you're on Twitch, one love. If you're on YouTube, smash the like button. I'm sure you would have seen me post some links and them things. And if you're on YouTube as well, it'll be pinned to the message. We're watching Sporting Lisbon against Arsenal, people. And that will be us done where European action is concerned. On the weekend, we go again. Appreciative to everyone who's been at my Champions League watch-alongs, and obviously yesterday we did one as well. So yeah, unfortunately Chelsea won. Bayern Munich team is meaty, low-key. I see where you're coming from, but I agree somewhat. But it's a bit harsh. They can be got at. They're not quite the super Bayern they used to be. Why big up the Twitch gang? Why is Sane not starting? It don't make sense. He's the only winger who brings proper width to the side. Because I don't think he's a better option at this moment in time than Kingsley Coman or Musiala. I mean, you look at some of the reports coming out of Germany, Bayern Munich Chiefs are not necessarily happy with Leroy Sané and Serge Gnabry. Where Sané is concerned, I'm sure Mikel Arteta, if he is available, would want to listen and reunite with his winger, especially as we're going to be in this very competition next season, you know, really. Prefer Gnabry, really. So that's probably why. And to be fair, it's Bayern Munich. I do think they can be got at. I do think it was, you know, PSG kind of complimented them in the first leg. Again, just on the topic of that, the benches for both teams, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, Paul Werner, a very decent young player, Sadio Mane, Sarr, Cancelo's just swapped an English bench for a German one now. Cancelo, the lowly from Man City, is also on the bench. Daley Blind is at Bayern Munich. He's on the bench. You got Gravenberch, you got Tell, you got Ibrahimovic as well. Ibrahimovic, better yet. Or no, Ibrahimovic, Arjun, you know, he's meant to be a highly rated young player, Mazzari. For Paris Saint-Germain, you've got Sergio Rico, Jan Bernat, Renato Sanchez, Mukele, Carlos Soler, Pimbembe, you know, and a whole bunch of young players. Hugo Ekitike, probably the most standout, really. And to be fair, pretty sure it's his birthday either today or yesterday. But Zaire Emery, very talented player, man. Got to plug you with some Cali Pat, my bro. I don't know what that is, but big up yourself. And if you'd be kind enough to send that my way, I guess I could find out what that is. I don't know what that is, though, man. But yeah, send it, man. Send a Metroton. Oh, what's that? Pink shirt. Allow me, but hey, I'm looking. It all depends. I see Paris Saint-Germain tracksuit tops. I see Bayern Munich shirts over there. It's whoever's going to be doing this winning thing. But yeah, man, Bayern will soon have to hit the reset button and build around Musiala. To be fair, true. But to be fair, Musiala, Kimmich, Deluded, they're not the oldest. Even Upamecano, really and truly, man. I hear you, though. If Sane, signed for Arsenal, would you play him on the left or the right or the 10? Well, he probably looks better closer to goal, but I'd probably say I prefer him on the right, you know, just because he's left-footed and can cut in. But you know, either one would be, and it'd be the closest thing we have actually to actually fighting Saka for a shirt. Of course, we're live, Marcel. Shout out to yourself and shout out to your team. Hey, you lot the ops, but You put United in a package, in it. So agendas after agenda. Footy chats. One love to the YouTube channel members. Clement, I see you as well. I'm going 2-1 Bayern Munich and 2-1 AC Milan. I can't lie, I completely forgot about the Spurs game, and considering they're a bit quiet, I could normally hear them. You know, it's going to be hella traffic, makes things complicated later. But yeah, man, hopefully AC Milan do their job. I can't lie, I think Spurs, like yourself, I think they'll do it 2-1 against AC Milan. I hope they continue their poor trajectory and their poor form. But I think they'll do it, if I'm honest with you, man. AC Milan haven't been the best domestically. Pink shirt, low-key fire. One love, man. One love, one love, one love. So, well, they say pink's my color. Generally, that's what the comments say in the YouTube and that, man. So yeah, I don't know about anything else, but they say blue and pink. You know how guys makes man look sexy, yeah. Because obviously, caramel, darling, and that. I'll keep you updated on the Spurs game. One love, my guy. Let's get DG to 60k subs by the end of March. One love. I love the optimism. I think we're at 53 and some change. Again, one love to you lot. Part of the progress. I can't lie. Let's actually check that, because I don't even know. 53,889 of you on YouTube. Twitch gang, we're building. We've almost got to that 7,000 mark. I think we're literally 9,995 last time I checked. So if you're not following on Twitch, come on. And make sure you get in your Amazon Prime subscriptions in, man. Liao is lucky PSG are playing, or we would be dying. Fraud watch. Him and Osimhen ain't tricking me. The jury's still out on Osimhen. I'm not going to lie, but I like it. I like how he's playing. There's a Serie A tax we got to remember. You know, I can't lie, it's random, but I think in 93, 94, slightly before my time, literally a couple of years, 95, baby, I'm pretty sure I saw a random TikTok today and it said AC Milan won the league by 35, 36 goals. That's a madness. That could never run in today's day and age, really and truly. If you ain't getting near to 100 goals or around that ballpark, 60 to 70, it's a bit of a mad thing. Shout out Deluded. We're in for some commentary today. Gas it, DG. Appreciate you, Oliver. Appreciate you even more. Like some of you around the world, because I know the time zone isn't really kind to you lot. Bayern for the win. I don't trust PSG in the Champions League. I don't think anybody does, man. I think, to be honest with you, I think Paris Saint-Germain need to buy into Bayern Munich's book, you know, really. Obviously, it's a bit different. Well, to be fair, PSG could take all the best young players. But, you know, Kingsley Coleman a couple of times has played against his former team. There's a couple of ex-PSG men that are doing well, have done well. You look at Bayern Munich, they're always going to play the German players. They stick to certain principles. And ultimately, they have a better team ethic, I believe. You know, I don't necessarily believe that in Paris Saint-Germain. You know, how much of them star players want to really run? How good are they collectively? I think they need to kind of reset. Shout out to London Parisian. I remember I did a video with him either last week or the week before, and he kind of alluded to that. I mean, a team like Paris Saint-Germain, ironically, you've seen with the German clubs and things, they'll just sit there. Oh, you got in the under 16s, 17s, 18s. You come over here, come play for us. And then they'll sell them. You know, obviously, Kingsley Coleman has only been at wavy teams, but didn't he leave initially on a free with 2 minutes until kickoff? Serie A is very corrupt even now. Never mind during the mafia, you'll be even mad. Probably some dodgy stuff going on there. Obviously, probably there's some contexts before our time that probably need to be applied to that game. So yeah, hyper shout out to you as well for keeping me updated and whatnot. Rumors Gnabry can be sold. There's rumors that, you know, obviously him and Sane aren't doing the job. When you're on the money they're on, and Serge Gnabry, did he not sign a new deal? I think we saw it's approximately around 19 million euros a year. If you get paid that and you're not doing your job, just like if you're in any other walk of life, people are going to say, well, do we need to move you on and things like that? Big up DG, what a way to snow. Boy, do you know what? I don't think North London saw any of that snow, man. But Dale, if you're listening, remember I told you it was going to snow. It'd be interesting to see this back three from Paris Saint-Germain. A back three is only as defensive or offensive as you make it. End of the day, if there's no goals in this game, Paris Saint-Germain are going out. So are they playing a back three to kind of not concede a bit more? Is it to be a bit more adventurous? You know, they've got to get Hakimi and Mendes isolated. You know, they've allowed Messi and Neymar to stay inside and obviously be closer to goal. Messi's going to have to put on a clinic or his team's going out. Kylian Mbappe, the star boy, who it's come out today. Bayern Munich, apologies, tried to sweep him as a young player, much like everybody else. Kickoff, oh, that's a bit strong. Kickoff is imminent. I like it. Paris Saint-Germain will kick off. I can't lie. I think there's goals. And there we have it, people. One love to you lot tuned in. Please make sure you smash the like button. Why are some games starting 10 minutes later? I'm not clued up on the Paris Saint-Germain game, but I clearly am. I'm watching it. Apologies, Spurs, AC Milan. But I did see on Twitter that apparently the Spurs bus is in traffic. They're delaying a slapping. Obviously, again, shout to you. Look, that was part of my Chelsea Dortmund watch along. We had to wait 10 minutes for kickoff because of that kind of very reason. Today's International Women's Day. Big up all the women out there. Come on. Trailblazers and that. It's required. It's needed. Shout out my guy, American Gooner. Where this game is concerned, Bayern Munich in possession. Bit scrappy. Alphonso Davies finds Kimmich. Kimmich gives it to Upamecano. Upamecano to Deluded. I think Deluded's a better fit at Bayern Munich than Juventus. Jamal Musiala, the star boy, does well to retain possession, forced to go home, and he finds Deluded. Obviously, I think Deluded is one of the best centre-halves in the world, and I think he is a quality one. I'm not saying he's top 5, top 10 or any of them rankings, but for all his ability, I really moved Jet for all the hype and that. A bit like De Jong at Barca, bad boy footballer. Don't get it mistaken, but don't really see much. It's still 0-0 within this opening, a minute and 15 seconds in the promoting derby, people. He's played for both teams. Shout his agent. Donnarumma in possession. If I can remember correctly, I don't know why. Could Donnarumma have done better for the goal that they conceded in the first leg? It's 1-0 to Bayern Munich on aggregate. It's still 0-0 on the night. Donnarumma. Sergio Ramos, they're going to need him. Ramos, if you feel like bringing in them free kicks or clutch last-minute headers, now's the time. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Punches it down the channel. This is encouraging. Mbappe. This is very encouraging mood from Paris Saint-Germain. Fabio Ruiz, Mbappe's probably been forced out wide a bit too much. The keeper will say thank you for that. But that is a very positive move from Paris Saint-Germain from front to back. And they're going to need to do that a lot more. Jan Sommer in goal. Shout out to him, man. Subscribe to DG on Twitch and get Amazon Prime to support the guy. Yeah, it's at no extra cost if you've got Amazon Prime. And it does support the channel. Hakimi. Boy. Don't even want to talk too tough, but you, boy, all the fullbacks are moving. Brazy, you, Dani Alves. Obviously, he's not a fullback, but that madman that played for that Manchester club, I don't want to say his name. Boy, Hakimi, serious allegations. You need to get your lawyers to patent that if you're innocent. If you're not, then you know what needs to happen to them kind of brothers. Nonetheless, Upamecano in possession. Deluded playing as the left-sided centre-back. Cuts inside of Vitaya, finds Jamal Musiala. Musiala gives it to Alphonso Davies. I mean, Bayern Munich got Mane to call on and things like that. It's crazy. Davies, I thought I would be a decent ball. He shanked it. It's been dealt with. Bayern Munich's right back. Plays it to Kingsley Coleman. Kingsley Coleman gets the better of his man. He delivers it into the box, evades everyone. Davies finds Musiala. Musiala, can he find a pocket of space? Tries to play a 1-2 with Choupo-Moting. It's kicked out for a throw-in on this left-hand side. Jing, appreciate you. I'm doing well, man. I hope you and everyone tuned in is also doing well. Really, all the things I've done, I'm a bit tired, really, because you lot don't see it. I've probably spent the last hour, 90 minutes just trying to learn and get my fingers and head around how to use Photoshop, how to make great thumbnails and all of that. This is the level up here, man. I work too hard, man. Appreciate you lot, but we need to make some massive progress this year. Danilo will take this throw-in for Paris Saint-Germain away from that anyways. Fabio Ruiz, Danilo don't even know who to throw to. He's looking shook. Oh, is that even a legal throw? Just about, the ref says. Messi gives it back to him. Sergio Ramos puts it into touch, gives it straight to Bayern Munich, really. And that's not what you want to do. Bayern Munich can kill you in 3 passes. That's can Paris Saint-Germain with their quality up top as well. Kingsley Coleman on this right-hand side. Oh, Mendes having none of that. Throw into Bayern Munich, but a lovely slide tackle. Good little battle, Nuno Mendes versus Kingsley Coleman on that hand side. Big up yourself, John. Got the juice, UK. Come on. In Manchester, it snowed for like 10 minutes and it didn't even stick to the ground. I mean, that's great, man. You know, that's what you want. Snow's an inconvenience. Snow only benefits the jobless, respectfully, to everyone hunting for a job. Like people that, I'm talking about people that have genuine no ambition and little school kids because they don't have to go to school. Everyone else, say inconvenience, unless you got a meeting you don't want to go to in that, or you just can't be bothered, then fair enough. Oh, that's a soft free kick. Ref against Paris Saint-Germain. Soft one. I thought this was Champions League. DG, do you genuinely believe Musiala is the best youngster in the world right now? I don't know who the best youngster in the world right now is, but he's up there, as is Pedri. Do you know, as is Bukayo Saka? You get me? See what he's doing. Jan Sommer. Oh, kind of killed his right back there. His right back, can he get that to Kingsley Coleman? No, he can't. Paris Saint-Germain in possession. Verratti, Mbappe, Vitaya, Lionel Messi. Messi tries to play it in behind, not successful there. It ain't an Arsenal game, but I see DG live. I tune in always. Criminal Blues, you're far too kind, man. Appreciate you and everyone tuned in, man. Walker moving mad as well. Bear Dons are moving mad. Footballers are mad, man. What made you become a fullback? Clearly weren't good enough anywhere else, mate. Like, hey, nothing else. I'd say the madman that used to play for Barcelona. Ashley Cole, to be fair, but yeah. And at the time, there was a guy that played for my team that went Luton. He used to have Kane Rose. I used to have Kane Rose. He told me if I go right back, we get that trial. Only certain man were getting certain things. That's when I learned football was politics. But yeah, man, ain't got nothing else to offer, man. I went from up front to on the wings to right back, left back. And then I found myself just can't get out of this left back thing, really. Got kicked out of my last club at my next Sunday League team. Shout out Wrongans, but it'd be nice to, play a bit further forward. It would also be nice to do this Zinchenko thing versus the Kiritini thing. I'm not really on the overlaps anymore. Can we do underlaps and pass the ball? Nonetheless, people, Paris Saint-Germain are still in possession. Danilo, 6 minutes of chess. There's not really been anything to waffle about. Big up Gabby Jesus for being back in training. It's a hard one. Saka, Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson, Saliba, best youngster is tough. I still rate my guy, Phil Foden. There's Bear, man, and there's probably some I ain't even said. There's Bear, man. It all depends. I think Musiala's wavy, though, man. Fabian Ruiz, speaking of wavy, finds Verratti. Hey, Luis, they're going to sell you soon. You're not going to make it at PSG for you probably won't be there in the next 2, maybe 3 years. Get on the phone to Mikel Arteta. He speaks French. He spent time in France as well. And Spanish, because you're from the same country. Let's get me, my thing. We're in Champions League as well. Been on to you since your days in La Liga. Followed you at Napoli, lad. Let's make it happen. Messi's dropped into midfield. Plays it to Sergio Ramos. Who would have thought, you two playing for the same team? Ramos to Mendes. Tries to find Mbappe. Deluded reads it very well, to be fair. I think with the Kyle situation, I don't think anything will happen because the girl was feeling him back anyways. However, as a Man City fan, I'm disgusted he would do that to his wife. Yeah, he's just moving mad. His thing is different, isn't it? Like, it's just he's moving mad. He's moving mad, but he's not moving mad like some other guys. The forceful thing, which we don't condone. Mbappe tried to get in behind there. His teammate, Upamecano. No, actually, dodgy touch from Mbappe sees it. I thought Upamecano got a touch there. But Kyle Walker's always mad. He's always doing up balloons. He's always doing that. Give it a few weeks, he'll be doing a madness. And I don't know any footballers to be talking, but realistically, better them man, they are cheating on their woman. Rightly or wrongly, I don't agree with it. Wayne Rooney all the time, bro. Wayne Rooney, wasn't it just the other day? Wayne Rooney was Derby gaffer and he was pictured at that hotel. Jamal Musiala in possession. Glides past 1, glides past 2. Final ball not good enough. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Hope Fabio Vieira gets well soon. What happened to Fabio Vieira? Fabio Vieira hasn't travelled with the team to Lisbon due to illness. So that's him and Tierney. There must be a stomach bug going around. But then again, you look at Kieran Tierney. He's wearing jackets when it's cold and all of that. And now he's ill. When he was out here in minus whatever degrees, just wearing shorts, he was cool. Maybe that's why he wants to go to Newcastle. Yeah, man. Walker's on the weird thing. Shout South London's finest. With Nelson, big up yourself. You're going to get an opportunity tomorrow. Can't lie, there's rumours that Arsenal will play with no striker tomorrow, which is an interesting concept. But we'll go live tomorrow before the game and speak about that. Verratti, what a player. That's one guy I wanted from his Pescara days. I don't know, being an Italian Don, I don't know how you're not at Inter, AC, Juventus, whoever I've missed out. But apparently he loves life in Paris. Danilo. Oh, Danilo, what was that? Bandulu touch, but he finds Hakimi. I can't lie, Hakimi's good, but he's been rubbed the last couple of times I've seen him play. Apart from the World Cup, he's been kind of rubbed. Sergio Ramos. Marquinhos. So far, the back three is working with Paris Saint-Germain. I just wonder if they concede, surely being 2-0 down, 1-0 on the night, you have to say, forget this back three thing and go again. Lionel Messi. Never a foul ref. You're acting. You're just breading Messi. I don't mind you breading Messi. In fact, play's going on. Lionel Messi back in possession, then loses it again. I don't mind you breading Messi because I would want to ask for that shirt as well. I ain't been cooked in years, mate. But I have been cooked before. I remember one game that stands out, actually, 18 years of age, went out. I think kickoff was like 10:30. I think I got to my yard at 8:30. Had a little sleep, showered and that. Still hungover. I just remember my man dropping his shoulder. He sent me shop and that sobered me up immediately. I was like, nope, it's time to pattern. He's trying to disrespect me. Like, this is Sunday League. We're paying for this. Like, these times I'm working a 9 to 5 as well. Like I'm taking time out of a Sunday. I could be sleeping to get rubbed out. I'm not on this. Big up, John. I got a feeling PSG might sneak this. Hopefully, it's in 90 minutes. Vitaya. I see the recruitment drive Paris Saint-Germain have ever attempted. Were you ever sent off in a game? I get sent off almost all the time, man. Do you know how much red cards I've had in the last 2 years, unfortunately. Verratti over the top. Can he find Mbappe? Mbappe. He's by himself, though. He finds Lionel Messi. Messi. Do the magic stuff. Finds Hakimi. This is where it's Meaty now. See, look, Meaty. To be fair, it's a decent cross. Goal kick, nonetheless. Get sent off all the time. You know the vibes, Hyper. Did you see Evra going in on Arsenal? Man, what did Evra say? I don't care what Evra has to say. He licks raw chickens. I don't like Evra's got nothing to do with Arsenal. I mean, he's allowed to give his opinion. I don't give a flying monkey's what he said, really and truly. Tell him to grab some Rare Neff and some 7-Up, man. I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that, Evra. Because what happens when you come Emirates? Quick get backs. Lie, Evra, man. Sergio Ramos smoking mad foods, giving it straight back to Paris Saint-Germain. Mendes, sorry, has got him out of trouble there. Go on, fullback. Go on, survival. Look at that. Fullback's the most important on the pitch. Fabian Ruiz, cute pass back to Mendes. Mendes earns a throw-in. I'd roast you. Well, you're a professional footballer, Reece Nelson, of course. Big up to you, DG, trying to level up this year. YouTube really does you dirty, though. You should have thousands tuning in, especially with 50+ subs. Well, I have to take responsibility. I don't know why the algorithm, but I'm not doing something that other people are doing. So you just have to work harder, my guy. Chupa Moting wanted one touch too many. Paris Saint-Germain have picked his pocket. Fabian Ruiz finds Verratti. Probably not that I can tell Verratti about passing, but it looked like he picked the wrong lane. Hakimi was gone, and you can see Hakimi vex about it as well. Kimmich, finally back in centre mid. There was a time I just used to see you exclusively at right back. Alphonso Davies. Unpopular opinion, I don't think he's that messed, you know. I think he's quality. I think he's one of the best fullbacks around, but I think his IQ, a lot of things are not that deep. Verratti. Musiala just sent you shop. You're going to take that. Nonetheless, Kimmich. Completely forgot what I was alluding to then. Cheeky little. That's why I like Musiala. There's a simplicity to his game. It's not... Obviously, he can do better skills, but it's the drop of the shoulder. I'm not comparing him to Messi, but it's the Messi thing. Effective skills, like little drop shoulder. I'm going this way, I'm going that way. I'm out. I'm gone. You don't even know where I'm going. DG ever considered commentating on horse races? No, I haven't. But if there's a bag to be made, I got bills to pay. Put me in contact. Marquinhos, ball over the top. He slipped. He's found Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe, you need to be shameless. Our keepers are too protected. Jan Sommer's come out. Mbappe ain't fouled him. I'm lying. He has, people. I just want to see some issues. Verratti would be lit for us. That's the skill set we need. But you got to put up big boy money for them. We'll find them when they're at Pescara. It's a lovely ball over the top. I mean, Mbappe's pace has made it look better. Come on. Keepers are too protected in this world, man. Game of higher possession wins this. I'd say, yeah, I hear you, but you gotta put your chances away. So far, Paris Saint-Germain are doing all right, but at some point they're gonna have to be a bit more adventurous because they're going out. And at the risk of chasing a goal, you can see yourself concede one. Sergio Ramos has found Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is more of an even game than the first half of the first 13, bordering on 14 minutes of the first leg. Conte masterclass. DG, you're watching the wrong game. Has there been a goal yet? Spurs in the next round. I don't want that to be the case. You're making me wanna look. Spurs game has finally kicked off. Hey, John Ant, you're concerning me. I thought Spurs did it. I still think Spurs are going to win 2-1 today. I want to be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Musiala forced to go home. Yeah, apparently. So, yeah, that game it's finally kicked off like Hyper is saying. I guess that game was delayed due to traffic and that. I hope you're wrong too, fam. I hope I'm wrong, man. DG, do you think the penalty at Chelsea game should have been retaken? Also, do you think they've got what it takes to go to the final? Well, whenever Chelsea look dodgy domestically, they always sneak a Champions League final, so I hope not. But if you're still in it, you have half a chance, innit, really? Never a foul, ref. Never a foul. Danilo, you're acting. You better get up. You better get up because your team's got some defending to do. You were not fouled. And Bayern Munich could be in here. Muller's done very well. First we've really seen of him. I don't think it was a pen. in general, but in today's day and age, it is a pen. So Chelsea got it. Ball into the box by Bayern Munich comes to no avail. Vital, Marquinhos finds Messi out wide. Messi gives it to young Mendes. Mendes tries, showing his age, really tries to force the issue, giving it straight back to Bayern Munich. Deluded. Kimmich plays over here on Bayern Munich's right. If you could change position, where would you play instead? Up front, man. Nothing better than scoring, man. Glory boy stuff, man. There ain't nothing better than scoring. Forget all this, I prefer to assist. And centre mids are madness. I got to run out in centre mid. I can't lie, man. That is some sick. This fullback is the same, but it's just centre mid. It's just endless. Donnarumma makes his first save of the day. Striker, man. Glory boy, man. You could have a stinker for 89 minutes. You score the winner. Everybody loves you. Or inverted fullback. I wouldn't mind fullback. Inverted settings. Marquinhos, Sergio Ramos. Back to Marquinhos. Kind of killed Mendes there. Mendes. Don't know what Fabian Ruiz saw there with the flick, but it's got a bit nonsensey now. It's poor from Bayern Munich, really. Lionel Messi finds Vital. A poor Messi pass turned into good work by Vital, but I don't know what Vital saw there. The intention was good. The application on the pass was horrible. Way too much on that. Kimmich. I wouldn't say there's necessarily a tempo today, but there's a nice tempo to the game. Deluded tries to force the occasion and find Coleman. Donnarumma reads it quite well. Ramos. Verratti. Mendes now. Smash the like button if you haven't. Come on, Milan. I think Milan are going to bottle, but pick them up. Verratti in possession. Lionel Messi. Well, Messi's been quite wasteful there. Verratti will pick it up. Verratti, Mbappe. Ooh, I can't lie. Bayern Munich are really clamping the tech of players for Paris Saint-Germain. Messi got a tough tackle a few moments ago. Mbappe's just been on the receiving end of one. No love lost between him and Upamecano. Hakimi's played a lovely 1-2 with Vital. He sent the lit down the river. He can't quite evade Davies. It will be a corner for Paris Saint-Germain, though. Big up yourself, S. Appreciate you. You know, shout all my 9-to-5ers. Hope work's going great. Appreciate you for listening. Good play from Hakimi. First we've seen him, John. Corner kicker. Early goal. Flips this on its head immediately, though. And it'll be good for the neutrals. Corner kick to Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, you'd imagine Bayern Munich are well organised enough. They have enough physical quality to deal with this, but who knows? We're all at the ref's discretion. Lionel Messi will take this corner kick. If anyone's going to provide some quality with Choupo-Moting, I'd take your hands down. I mean, it's a decent ball by Messi, but it's into the hands of Jan Sommer. Hail up, DG. Are you doing the Arsenal game tomorrow? Come on, M, man. Get a load of this guy. Come on. You must have been locked on long enough to know the answer to that, man. Come on. I feel insulted, mate. Of course I'm doing it. Here's the link for everybody to smash the like button on that and turn on your notifications. 4:45 p.m. because we kick off at 5:45 people tomorrow. If you don't know what I'm alluding to, Sporting Lisbon against Arsenal in the Europa League. Marquinhos was highly rated at Roma. I don't think he has really hit the heights. Thoughts, DG? I think you're being a bit harsh. I think you're being very harsh on Marquinhos there, man. But, I mean, it's not Spain. It's not Italy. It's not England, so I get it. I don't know if it was last season or the season before, but he had a real purple patch. Lionel Messi, absolutely clamped by Deluded. Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe could be... Oh, the touch Mbappe forced him out wide. Oh, if Mbappe's touch is better there, Paris Saint-Germain draw parity. Mbappe needs to sort that first touch out. Messi was absolutely taken out, to be honest. You know, ref did well to play on. To be fair, it looks like Deluded got the ball first and then clamped Messi. Bad touch. Of course, I've been to Arsenal, man. Come on. More than I can count. How am I unpatriotic? What? Arteta on being linked with the Madrid job. I am fully focused on what I'm doing here. Hope so. We're going to need you. Smash the like button if you're on YouTube, Twitch, gang. Just keep doing what you're doing. Players restarted. Bayern Munich's Kingsley Coleman tries to play a blind pass and he's giving it straight back to Paris Saint-Germain. Verratti, Vital does quite well to retain possession. Finds Nuno Mendes on this left-hand side. He's wavy, man. Wish he was at Arsenal, really. Wouldn't care if Tini was leaving then. Paris Saint-Germain's Danilo's in possession here, people. He's found Hakimi. Danilo. Shout out, Dermot. You've always got to be worried about your manager or players being linked to Madrid. Yeah, you've got to be worried, but I think take it as a compliment. You know, for years, no one wanted our players because we never had good ones. Choupo-Moting. Danilo's done well. So when I see Saka, Martinelli, Saliba, Arteta linked with bigger clubs or clubs, whatever, European giants, I take it as a compliment. That players can leave at any time. Do I think Mikel Arteta is going to see out his tenure here or do an Arsene Wenger or Sir Alex Ferguson? Obviously not. Hopefully he can achieve things. I hope Saliba, Saka, Martinelli are here forever. But, you know, football career is short. Very few players are one club men and all of that. As much as I like Martinelli and Saliba, and we've seen Saliba be an Arsenal fan when he was younger, boy, you know, they didn't grow up through the academy. And I always say it, when you're a young player, of course you can stay at your club. But at some point, you're going to be 35. All you're going to get is a testimonial and a little, you know, round of applause. So if you've got any inkling to try new experiences, do it. Lionel Messi, ooh, it's just Bayern Munich have made a hash of this, as has Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain are starting to bang on the door a lot better, you know, really and truly. Alphonso Davies finds Choupo-Moting. Moting's giving it straight to his former teammate Marquinhos. 10 minutes in, it's still 0-0 in the Spurs game. If Arteta was to leave for Madrid, who you got your eye to take over? That's a madness, you know. Honestly, I don't know. What's Cesc Fabregas saying? I heard you started this coaching thing. Might as well get involved. Or bring back Wenger or something. Yo, DG, what youngsters do you think will break into Arsenal's first team in the next 2 to 3 years? Not a clue. No expert on young players. Don't have a clue, really. We've got some very talented players. If I had to bet money, Charlie Patino, I think between Ethan Onwary and Miles Lewis Skelly, apologies, would be doing madness. You know, I do think they'll be in there. Goretzka getting mad. Are you beefing Hakimi or are you beefing the ref? Yes, sandbags. Don't have it. He swore at you, man. Bang him. Come on. PSG are not good, man. Shout out Top Blue Hansi Flick now. Stay at yard, Hansi. I hope Arsenal have got that succession plan in place, though. In the drawers, it's right in front of me. It's ready. Whoever takes the lead. DJ, I think you started a trend of football content creators making phone calls to their friends on streams. It's comedy. I can't claim that, but it's nice to have that allegation near my name in a nice way. Oh, sorry, Ak. Yeah, of course, man. I'll be there. I ain't in Portugal. Sane for the Emirates. Deluded. Davies throwing Paris Saint-Germain on this right-hand side. Arteta defo getting scouted. You man need to pattern something. I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, this is a man that maybe if you stay at City or if Pep leaves tomorrow, that's someone who's going to get linked. It happens, isn't it? And I can't blame Arteta. What I do believe is he's not going to leave anytime soon. You've just signed a new deal. There's certain luxuries that you've been afforded and continue to be afforded that Madrid might not stand for. You've just turned the project positive. You finally got rid of the players that don't need to be here. Everyone's singing from the same hymn sheet. And you haven't, not that Arteta hasn't achieved things because he's won 2 trophies here, English Super Cup and FA Cup, and he's doing great things, but nothing's set in stone. Do you not prefer to play on the right rather than the left, and how come? Oh, mixed. Say on the left, I have to focus. In Sunday League, on the left, I have to focus a bit more. And obviously, I wouldn't describe myself as both foot, but my left is quite good. Like, get me out of trouble. And on the left-hand side, obviously, there's that luxury of, as you saw for the intro goal, you can cut in. Ball in by Paris Saint-Germain, headed out by Deluded. Mendes. He's giving it away. You got to be careful of this Bayern Munich counter-attack, though. I know Muller and Choupo-Moting ain't got the legs, but you got Coleman, Davies, and a couple of others. But right back, obviously, and naturally, I'm right-footed, isn't it? So it's naturally more comfortable. That's a ball into Mendes by Fabian Ruiz. Mendes, come on, fullback union. Finds Messi. Messi, you need to dive there, bro. Messi. Oh, he just can't be beaten. He just can't beat Jan Sommer. Why? Great ball by Fabian Ruiz in behind for Nuno Mendes. Bayern Munich look like they could bottle here today. Huge sigh of relief. Messi's a nice guy because me, I would have hit the deck. Bayern Munich could be in here. Kingsley Coleman. It's getting end-to-end. That's a ball. Thank God for Sergio Ramos if you're a Paris Saint-Germain fan. Important interception there. Fabian Ruiz. Verratti. Back to Ruiz. Lovely 1-2. Ruiz tries to switch play. That looked like a blind pass. Giving straight back to Alphonso Davies, who's just going to let it run out for a throw-in. I think Arteta wants to build a dynasty of Arsenal. He loves the club. He'll stay. How long though, man? And I hope for Arsenal stake, you know, the next Mikel Arteta or whoever, because people can leave at any moment, form can dictate things at any moment, is lined up already, or we know who we like. I've been to the Emirates as friend had spare tickets a few times when Wenger was in charge. I was just a neutral. Right, you're always here. You're just a neutral. Osimhen or Tony for Arsenal, which one? I prefer Osimhen because I like what he's got, but there's a lot of reservations over Osimhen. With Ivan Tony, depending on the fee, at this moment, you know, I kind of know what I'm getting. You think Saliba's dropped off? No, he did drop off a few games ago. I think he's getting back to his best. Kingsley Coleman and Sergio Ramos in a foot race. You know the Spaniard's going to miss out. Kingsley Coleman delivers that better. Choupo-Moting puts them up 2 goals ahead on aggregate. Unfortunately, it's into the hands of Donnarumma. It's getting end-to-end now. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Verratti. Say PSG need to play a tiny bit more quicker, if I'm honest. Messi is like fine wine, never ages. Plus Arteta is Barca boy. It's true, but bro, I'm not going to lie to you. Whether you've come from La Masia or whatever, the same dons who released you. A man going to say no to Real Madrid, especially because Xavi's just signed a new deal. He's going to be there for the long term. A man going to say no to Real Madrid. Arsenal fans, forgive me, but if Spurs offered me a job tomorrow, as much as I bantered them or Chelsea, I'm going to, and it's something I want. I'm going to do it. Like, man, I have to remove their emotion. Whether it works out or not, Real Madrid's a club that, bro, they might not come twice. With Arteta's development, I think they will, but they might, whether you're a player or a manager, Real Madrid might not come for you again. You know, it's a serious opportunity. So I couldn't begrudge. I don't think Arteta's going to leave, but if he wanted to leave tomorrow, I couldn't begrudge. It's Real Madrid, bro. I have been impressed so far with Paris Saint-Germain's playing out from the back. To be fair, the back three is working right now, but you ain't scored in it. Arteta would be perfect for Madrid, but you see where Madrid's different for Arteta. You're not going to be able to regulate it like you do at Arsenal. You might not be able to freeze out players and things like that. It might not be a projecting. Obviously, he's shown what he could do with young players. If Real Madrid were to go and get Jude Bellingham, they've got Valverde, who people I think sleep on his potential. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, cool, but when you think of Real Madrid, you think of winning, bro. They want to win champs. They want to win the league, which they're not in the position to do that right now. It's not a process thing over them sides. Owen Coyle at the carpet, please. Thank God Arsenal fans didn't get their way. No lie, Real Madrid is like a final boss for all football gaffers, but you can't say no. That's why when it didn't really work out for Pellegrini or Rafa Benitez, who went from Real Madrid to Newcastle, you can't say no to them clubs there. I think a lot of these young players make these big... You look at Jovic, for example. I remember doing a video on that. I said he's made that move too early. He's not ready for Real Madrid. Which, again, it's not even just being a footballer. You need to live, breathe, and probably poo football, them sides. And even players that go Real Madrid in their final form, prime, all of that jazz, don't succeed. When you're a young player going through trials and tribulations, it can be techie. Look, it's only the real last 12, 18 months. Vinicius is looking 30. But despite this, I can't begrudge people. Real Madrid is Real Madrid, isn't it? Respectfully, you know, again, when we remove banter, Real Madrid asks for you. Man United asks for you, Barcelona asks for you, bro. Like, you can't really say no. If I was a footballer, you can't say no. Kingsley Coleman down this right-hand side. Can't put the cross and gives it back home. Bayern to win 2-0. What is the first and last match you saw live at Highbury? I wouldn't remember the last, but I can remember my first. It was against Leeds, a little kid. And I actually don't remember my first game at the Emirates. It must have been the League Cup game. No, tell a lie. I don't know, you know. Was it a League Cup game or was it Arsenal's under 18s? I don't know, you know. Again, back when did the Emirates open? When I started secondary school, I started in 06. I'm pretty sure Emirates opened 06, 07. So them kind of times there. Bayern could be in here. Jamal Musiala has gone quiet. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible from him. Arteta's ex-Barca as well. One slip up, he'll find a pig's head in his bed real quick. It's peak. But, you know, bro, right now, Arteta is showing more than Xavi. But, boy, Xavi signed a new deal. He might not keep it moving. And let's be honest, Arsenal, Barcelona, Real Madrid, them teams there, the expectations are different. Certain managers have done well and got the clip. Throw into Paris Saint-Germain, people. Romero on the yellow, what a guy. Please, Romero, please get sent off. You know you don't like Spurs. Lionel Messi tries to receive the ball for Paris Saint-Germain. Verratti also tries to slide in. Jamal Musiala says safe. Musiala to Choupo-Moting. Moting by himself down this left. Good play from the striker, to be fair with you. Finds Alphonso Davies. He's played it square into Kimmich. Doesn't fancy the shot. Finds Kingsley Coleman on his right-hand side. He's got his right back overlapping. Tell a lie. He's made the underlap. Kimmich. Can't lie, Paris Saint-Germain been better than Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich trying their best. Ref, I think there's no need to call the offside. DG, you're a better man than me. If Arsenal offer me a job, I'd scoff at it. Bro, fair enough to you. But that loyalty thing, once you get an offer, bro, I'm sure there's been many Arsenal or whatever club supporters and fans and journalists and all these guys. But if you offer the young guy to do it, what? No one can tell me nothing. I love Arsenal Football Club to the day I die. But if Spurs or Chelsea offer me a role and Arsenal's not forthcoming with any offer, what do you want man to do? Especially if it's, in my case, either a coach, a scout, a content creator, what do you want man to do? Sit here and be in the same scenario? I support my team, they don't necessarily support me. So I think you'd be an idiot for that. Like, to be honest, I'm trying to get somewhere. I can't lie to you. Davies, Musiala, big save by Donnarumma. Musiala tries to see it out for a corner. He does see it out for a corner. Corner by Munich. My first game, 1973 versus QPR. Shout in a circle. Bloody hell, mate. Like, bloody hell, mate. Imagine the Messi haters waiting for him to slip. Bro, they can't get onto Messi. He won the World Cup. It doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter anymore. Exactly. Why would you jump ship as things click? It don't make sense. Just as you got rid of Guendouzi, Ozil, Mustafi, all the guys you don't want. That's when it looks a bit bright at Arsenal. Why would you want to sneak it? But again, Real Madrid, I'm sure the timing that they call is never perfect. Ball in from Bayern Munich dealt with. Financial blessing, football tribalism. Exactly, Riley. What do you think this is? And to get into the ladder, bro, what do you think this is? Do you think Darren Bent's an Arsenal fan? Bro, Arsenal weren't off you nothing. You went inside and played for Spurs. Forget all of that. Olden but golden, man. Long lays on the yellow. Foul to Bayern Munich here. In fact, Paris Saint-Germain were probably the better team. Last 5 minutes, Bayern Munich are kind of hitting back. I can't lie, Nagelsmann has not looked happy at all with his team at this moment in time, people. Hopefully things change where Bayern Munich are concerned if you're a Bayern Munich fan. If you haven't smashed the like button, you know what to do. The way you banter Spuds, I couldn't imagine a world you're working for them. Bro, Spurs are the ops. I've been to their training ground. Their training ground is wavy. They said be a cultural scout. Bro, I'm a North London lad. That's like what Enfield is. If there's no traffic, a 10-minute drive, bro, I'll do that. I'm an Arsenal fan. A's up till I freeze up. But if I join the ops, man, bang for the ops to the hardest I can. Or I might, sabotage it. No, I'm playing. Oh, that's a decent idea from Bayern Munich. It didn't work, though. Bayern Munich man just tripped up Donnarumma off the ball. I could never pull on a Spurs Liverpool United shirt. I ain't saying the shirts, the tracksuits, fair enough. But if I got a job to do, I got a job to do. Mbappe's turned his man and then been barged off the ball. Pardon me. Quiet day from Mbappe, really. Madrid are different gravy, man. The whole lifestyle and luxury is elite. Why do you think Bale was in no rush to leave? Hazard don't look like in any rush to leave. Pardon me. So Bayo saying in no rush to leave. Under 15 minutes until the end of the first half, people. Would you rate Arteta as much as you do if Arsenal crumbled the league this season? Well, there'd be serious question marks to ask on why it happened, how it happened, but I'd still rate Arteta. I didn't expect to be in this position, and I don't expect to win the league. Like, I'm happy to entertain it. I don't know where Arsenal are in the league table, but that weren't and I know variables shift and whatnot, but in August, it was go as far as you can in the Europa and the Cups. Do, top four is a minimum in the Premier League. When I judge it on a team aspiring for top four, doing superb. When I look at it in the league, the margins become a bit finer. We're doing good, but there's some things we need to do better. So I'd still rate Arteta, but naturally I'd ask questions. The love of football is bigger than just Arsenal. I can't lie. Exactly. It looks like there'll be a sub. Who is that? Marquinhos pressing the panic alarm. He's holding his belly. I always tell you, lot people, before you leave your yard, especially males, make sure you deal with the toilet before you leave your house in the morning or it's long. Looks like he's holding his belly and then his thigh. I don't know what Marquinhos is on. Bayern Munich on a joke thing with Choupo-Moting. To be fair, he's all right for them. He ain't scored a 9 though, but yeah, currently. Well, that's the end of Marquinhos' night. Now imagine DG doing content with Hudson-Odoi for Bro, I'll be shameless, bro. How does it feel, being one of Cobham's best young players? Bro, I'll be shit. You got a job to do, innit? Bro, I'm from 4th Street. I ain't got much prospects in it. So if them man asks for me, I'm going in it. If Arsenal offer for me, then I'm gonna go. But I don't see these things forthcoming. You got to do what you can in this world, man. Looks like in the build-up to an action of play, Marquinhos started feeling his thigh. You have to know people in football is full of clicks, even at grassroots level. Doing my coaching badges back in the day, it's long, bro. And to be fair, I don't want to talk too tough, but not that I've got anyone. But one thing that keeps me going with content is there's some guys that are 30 in football that, you know, have my number and they're like, yeah, I like your brain and this and that. Why for that as well? 100% on that one. They, you know, like your footballing brain and that, like, and things like that. So yeah, in fact, one day I'll talk in it, but it's not because of me, but there's a certain person that did their scouting and do their due diligence on a certain player, youth player. And they said my video gave them further confidence. You know, my little video, them times there is just in front of, well, you lot can't see it, but it's you know, right next to this wall to the right of me. Bayern Munich in possession. Paris Saint-Germain. Verratti, Vitayo, come to the Emirates, bro. You know it's not going to bang for you at Paris Saint-Germain. You can drop your shoulder as much as you can. They're going to rub you out soon. Come home, bro. Well, man saying home. You've never even played for Arsenal. Lionel Messi, Vitayo. He's done all right today. Mbappe, Vitayo. Mendes, Vitayo. Hakimi, call for the ball, man. Switch play, people. Oh, this is great play from Paris Saint-Germain. Messi, nah. Bayern Munich right back having none of it. Musiala just sent Vitalia to the shop. Again, I love this guy's balance. Curse of the commentator. He's had his pocket picked by Sergio Ramos. He's saying, I hear DG, forget all of that. Hakimi, Vitalia. Verratti joins the attack. Verratti, Hakimi. There's 2 Paris Saint-Germain bodies in the box. Hakimi and Verratti play a lovely 1-2. It's delivered. Meets a red shirt. Once again, cleared by Deluded. It's shanked, really. It's a throw-in in a good area. Looks like all the action will take place in the second half. Marquinhos' day is over. No. If you lot clip me, you're getting blocked. You're moving mad. Don't do me like that. Hey, it's one of being a content creator, especially talk about football. It's long, man. How much things you can get victims for? Don't do that, man. Appreciate that inner circle, as the man said. If hit the light, but curse of the commentator. I look down. Yon somewhat out of nowhere. The lit has just cleared it off the line. I have to see the replay. This is why you should not take your eye off the ball. Shout out to John because he didn't. Boy, but Bayern Munich are looking beaky. I can't lie to you. Mulekele, the substitute for Marquinhos. Right, you're doing flicks in that. Okay. Messi. Vitayo. Vitayo tries to find Messi again. Lionel Messi. Switches play. Does that get over to his man? It finds Fabian Ruiz. There's not too many white shirts in the box, though. Ruiz, meaty. Gives it away cheaply. Vitayo, baller. Glad they dropped that clown Soler. He'll be shutted, man. He's going back to La Liga soon, man. He's not the guy. Couple of moments until half time, people. Appreciative to all of you lot tuned in. But it's still 0-0 for our troubles at the moment, folks. What a ball from Messi. It's Messi, innit? And to be fair, you have to give credit to Deluded's defending. He's read it. It is 1-1 on the night if he doesn't clear that off the line. Bayern Munich need to get with it and get with it very quickly. And as you can see there, Deluded doing a madness. Well, people are on to me. Why did you leave out Nicolas Pepe? No, I just focus on the young players in my loan reports. Big up yourself in a circle. Stay blessed. Kimmich. I wouldn't say Bayern Munich are in any immediate danger, but I wouldn't necessarily say they look uncomfortable, but I wouldn't say they look comfortable. Jan Sommer. Bayern Munich looking to play. They need to have a spell where they just hold on to the ball and suck any enthusiasm out of Paris Saint-Germain at this moment in time. If I'm honest with you. In my opinion, Paris Saint-Germain they actually look the more likely to concede and score, if I'm honest with you. Danilo, Hakimi. Kind of killed Ramos there. Ramos has done well to make that bad pass look good. Who would you realistically buy for the Jacaro? Looking for recommendations for Arteta? Not a clue, man. I wish I had, but not a clue, if I'm honest with you. Jude Bellingham, but if you got bread for that, ask Arteta, man. Reece Nelson. Dude, if you could pick one player you could like in your game to, who would it be? Don't know if you know, but Lionel Messi. Now I'm playing probably Maitland-Niles, Kyle Peters, one of them man there. Alphonso Davies. Oh, that's a good bit of play. One touch too many. Corner kick by Munich. He could have been in there. I mean, really. Listen, steady Eddie, man. Steady Eddie. With occasional madness. Slide Tavares, no, I'm chatting. Corner kick, Bayern Munich, people. Bayern Munich, it's 0-0 on the night. Bayern Munich still go through if nothing changes. Yeah, man, Messi. Yeah, I did see that free kick. I watched the highlights. Messi's missed the clutch. Bayern Munich appeals for a penalty. Kingsley Coleman swipes at it. He's having a stinker today, really. Alphonso Davies wanted one touch too many. Fortunately, Bayern Munich will retain possession. I do want to run the vid, you know. I do, but not every day, Dino, man. Shout out to the YouTube members. Not every day. One goal wonder, man. Top Blue, you're a dud. Just the other day, he was crying about your girl leaving you, you know. 2 Chelsea victories and you're giving verbal. Don't think I don't forget that comment about getting turfed in the gym. Who wins a foot race, Davies or Mbappe? I'd have to see statistics on sprint speed and all of that. I don't know, man. Because on one hand, Mbappe looks a bit more explosive from the jump. Davies looks like one of them. Once he gets into stride, he's gone. But more time, when you look at the statistics, them players that you don't think are fast end up being the fastest at football clubs. Verratti, Messi, no, I'm lying. Deluded got shook. He gave it straight to Messi. Messi over the top his peak. Deluded, you're in trouble. Fortunately, there's too much on it from Messi. He can't find Kylian Mbappe. Come on. Good ball, unlucky. What made you support Arsenal instead of the best club in London, Chelsea? Because we had the streets, Thierry Henry and that. You know, I'm only 27. I remember getting called a glory hunter. There's always I'll be real. They were just bare black players at Arsenal. That was the thing. Couple family members to support Arsenal, but they wouldn't influence my decision. If it was a family thing, probably would have ended up with Spurs or United. So a lot of black players, relatable in that. Henry, innit? Like, for me, I'm 27. Henry, innit? Like, Vieira, Cole. I know people won't like to hear that. Perez, like, it is what it is. Lionel Messi sends the lit shot. There's no need to do that, Messi. Messi, is he going to do the dribble thing? Goretzka says, Captain America says, forget all of that best ever stuff. Barges him and Bayern Munich are back in possession. Musiala, you're shook. You saw Michele and got shook. Vitaya, you're doing all right. Meaty though, you're forgetting the ball can't run off the pitch. Dennis as well. I'm definitely not fast. I don't like to sprint. You know, if the Rowdies are chasing, man, like, oh, it's a man, they're on gone, isn't it? But like, I don't know about Chelsea, man. For sure, Mbappe has the initial acceleration. Davies has the higher end, top speed, torque versus horsepower. Big up C. Yeah, it'd be good to see. I think Mbappe would lead the race. And then Davies might do the Usain Bolt thing where he kind of starts off behind everyone. And once they're gone, I don't know, man. Would any of them beat a prime Aubameyang in a foot race? Or Thierry Henry? I don't know. Still 0-0. Tottenham game dead as always. I thought there'd be drama in that game by now. Verratti. In life, we need to have the composure levels of Verratti because this guy does not care. Like, do you know how many times I've seen him just dribble with the ball out of his area, lose it, and do it again? Like, the guy is lit, man. Nerves of steel, bollocks of steel. I'd like to go PSG games one day just to see Mbappe's explosiveness. Crazy. Ball over the top. Comes to Norvell. Nuno Mendes will give chase. It finds Jan Sommer. Jan Sommer puts it into the right hand side. That's poor from the goalie, really. Fortunately, Bayern Munich had possession. Musiala, Choupo-Moting. Alphonso Davies. Can see why you were made into a left back. You as a left winger would be stinky. Pardon me. Him against Hakimi, who's also quick. Never a foul, ref. Never a foul. Davies, get up, man. No way you're appealing for a foul for that. Prime Bale was rapid. Yeah, but and Bale's got a cheat code because he's taking them big strides. Other guys might, what the distance Bale's covering in 2 steps, them men are taking like 10. 2 minutes of added on time. Come on. Still 0-0 here, people. You lot have been in top form with your comments, with your opinions across YouTube or Twitch. It hasn't been the worst of watches. Ultimately, there's been nothing to talk about, though. Same. Omri, Cole, Burkamp made me an Arsenal fan. Plus, my cousins, we chose Arsenal together. And shout out my big cousin Daniel, bro. Just the fact that you supported Man United probably tipped the balance to go do this Arsenal thing as well. He used to gas me. He used to try bandooling me to make me believe that Van Nistelrooy is better than Omri. Madman, innit? Michele doing things above his pay grade. Davies also doing things above his pay grade. Paris Saint-Germain, Hakimi in possession. Verratti. I think Verratti, Ramos, Messi have done well. Mbappe's not seen much of the ball, but when he has, he looks like he can make things happen. And here he is now. Can he get going? Upamecano's done well against his fellow countrymen once again. PSG need another attacking player on the pitch to free Messi up more in midfield. I hear that. That's probably where Neymar would have come in, isn't it? 52 seconds. Final boss PMP front three. Mbappe, Biabani, Adama. Hey, Biabani, what a throwback. The Inter Milan lad, the ex-Inter Milan lad. What a throwback. What are you doing with yourself now, Biabani? What a throwback. Used to buy in FIFA. 34 time flies, isn't it? At San Fernando. The hell is that, lad? What league is this? It's a madness, but shout out to you. Third tier of Spanish football. Shout out to you lot, people. 15 seconds until the end of this first half, folks. For us. FIFA or FM, be serious. FM, Football Manager. Well, the badge you lot give me when I stream them things, make sure you're following on Twitch. Probably not, but Football Manager, man. Fact that you can't play. Let's activate. Appreciate that. I'm doing well, man. I hope everyone else is. Half time, people. It's 0-0. I think Paris Saint-Germain have given a good account of themselves. I think Bayern Munich have actually been on the back foot, but neither team's been under any sustained pressure. DG off topic, but do you think you need to have a certain level of arrogance about yourself to make it as a professional footballer? Yeah, I think you need a certain arrogance to make anything in life. That don't conflict arrogance with humility. But I think you do need that, because when the world's telling you not wave, you need that. You know, how many times Henry had a chip on his shoulder, Vieira had a chip on his shoulder, Rooney had a chip on his shoulder. The most Saka's indirectly got a chip on his shoulder. The most humblest of dons. Really, I think you do. It's like any sportsman. Mayweather had a chip on his shoulder. Muhammad Ali had a chip on his shoulder. Conor Gallagher, definitely not him. Conor McGregor's got a chip on his shoulder. Cantona had a chip on his shoulder. Cantona is just a madman, but yeah. Don't always have to be like that. And I'm not saying you need to be screaming it from the rooftops and telling everyone, but you definitely need a bit of that. You know, look at all the names I said and the goals they've scored. You need arrogance to do what these lot were doing, man. You need pure arrogance. You know what you need when all the best players have arrogance. Let me show you a quick example. Arrogance
Against this right back, Charlie.
Get a first touch. Get all of that. You man are wearing pink. You need arrogance. You need arrogance. Wavy things happen when you're arrogant. Shameless settings. Strong self-belief can come across as arrogance, especially to those with underdeveloped self-belief. Again, I'd say that as well. And I can't really speak for America, but I would say in England, 100%. You know, 100%. If you're any somewhat arrogant, again, especially when skin color goes against it, they're onto you. You can be hella arrogant and humble, but people conflict the two. Humility to me is not looking down on no one, you know, treating everyone with respect and all of those sort of things. And then you can be full of it as much as you want. You can say you're the greatest and that. And half the time, when you look at these guys like Muhammad Ali, he says it all the time. Well, he don't say all the time now. RIP, is Muhammad Ali dead? Actually don't know, but RIP. If it is, hopefully he's alive. But he said I was the greatest before I was. Yeah, definitely not. Lee Raji, there was no first touch, boy. I was gonna take one, and I thought, oh my god, they're closing me down. I need to hit it. Boom. Yeah, man. One season. Well, to be fair, there's been drillings that haven't been recorded, but where that's concerned, yeah. What team don't you want to play in the Champions League next season? Listen, at this moment in time, Arsenal are not mathematically confirmed to be finishing in the Premier League spot. I mean, in the Champions League spot, definitely a Premier League spot. So we just need to take every game as it comes. But, I don't think anyone wants to play us or Napoli right now. Bring them on. What did someone say? Europa League and Prem double this year? Champions League next year, 18 months, 3 big trophies. I don't know who said that, but it weren't me. Rudiger is the fastest player. Well, that's what I say. It can be deceiving, and it also can be deceiving. How do they judge the distance? What yard is it? Is it judging their speed from when they hit top speed? I don't know. Half the players we wouldn't attribute as being quick are probably rapid as hell. This guy is so media trained. I've never been trained by the media, but someone in the media needs to sign, man. Type in Deluded Gooner, you'll see defending, bro. Sacco, you can't agenda me. What fullback, either Sunday League or Premier League football or professional football, took your beanie, took your girl because you're onto me, you're onto Tierney? What did we do? Is it because we're the most important in the game? You need self-confidence in life. Have to not think you're great, what people tell you, and not ish what people don't. Again, it's got to be a bit. You just got to be all right. This Vitaya Don fumbling the bag, bit harsh. I think he's been one of Paris Saint-Germain's better players. Yeah, RIP Muhammad Ali, man. Thought so. How can we forget Ronaldo? Again, Ronaldo. People say he's arrogant. He's not a Neymar. Them men are not arrogant. I don't know them from nowhere, so I can't really comment, but I don't think they're arrogant. On the pitch, be as arrogant as you want. But, you see the things they do for charity. You see the facts that they never forget home. You listen to what their teammates and ex-players and rivals say. What is seen as media portrayal and what these players are actually like. Bro, man, think Messi isn't as arrogant, if not more, than Ronaldo. Just because he's not screaming it from the rooftops and doing all that pointing celebration. But Messi's full of it. 100%. I'm sure he's humble. 100%. And I would be too if I'm Lionel Messi. I'm the best player ever. Ever. You need that. Fabian Ruiz is dead food. Couple good cultured passes, but not really that. Confidence comes with belief in your skill, practice until you can never fail. That's how you build an invincible determination. Look at Mayweather. He would say all these things and then outwork everybody. My God, no. And I know my name is a bit of a thingy now, but there's a difference between arrogance and delusion. On one hand, Maguire, rightly so, even on his worst days, I'm a Premier League footballer. The manager and this manager believe in me, I'm calm, but that's delusion. Better be no draws today, not bothering with extra time. Amen. Hope when you become a dope coach, it's just a villain DG setting. I can't lie, man. I appreciate that, but yeah, I live the game. You know what? That's why I like Arteta, because all these kicks, all these asking the refs, I'm on all of that. Messi was telling Barca board what managers they should hire. That's really, again, and you deserve that. Funny you brought up Tierney, bro. Got sick the only time we actually need him. Newcastle offer can't come soon enough. You never miss. I respect it. You're loyal to his agendas, man. Each day I become more on the Tierney Celtic. F. Maguire and I'm a United fan. I hear that. And lads, don't aspire to be confident. Be disciplined, because that never fluctuates. Confidence does. No. Be confident, but put the effing work in. Or you end up like Top Blue getting turfed by a girl in the gym and that. Why are you moving to girl in the gym? I don't know why, but fair enough. There's been 8 shots in this game. There's been 4 shots on target between both teams, people. Bayern Munich have had 4 shots. Paris Saint-Germain have had 4 shots. Both teams have had 2 shots on target. Paris Saint-Germain lead possession statistics in 53% to 47. Passes, Paris Saint-Germain have played 332 to 294. Corners, there's been 3 corners. Paris Saint-Germain have had 1. Bayern Munich have had 2. It's 0-0 in this second leg. It's 1-0 to Bayern Munich on aggregate. Bayern Munich are going through. Simple as that. Best away stadium you've been to? Crystal Palace. Meaty done. When you say Top Blue, I think that confidence comes from discipline. That's what I mean. I think, yeah, of course. Because naturally, and repetition, the more you do something, provided you're training or doing it in the right way, you're going to be more confident. Why do you think I always say when we talk about young players, confidence, competence, and consistency? If you're competent in your role, like you're saying with the training, you're going to have confidence. I can actually defend. I am a competent right back. You're going to have confidence that you can do the job. Consistency. No point being great on a Tuesday, like what? Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich. No point, whatever position these players play. No point being amazing today, or if domestically you play rubbish. Man said can't talk to girl in the gym. They're low-key recording. Trust, these day and age, can forget about it. PSG lack identity. They have wavy techie ballers like Vitaya and Verratti, and then donkeys like Danilo next to him. A10 Malik, Anfield last season when KD rescored for us. That sounds lit. 2023 has been focused on myself. I can't lie, no gal at the gym anymore. You don't get no gal anyways, but you're the best dud you can be. Top Blue, you're my dud. You pick good YouTubers. You have rubbish other life decisions. I'm never going to miss an opportunity to get at you. People, give me a second. I want to refresh my orange juice. I'll be back in a sec.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Back again, folks. Back again. I'm back again. I'm back again. Oh, I'm starting to get cramps. Why? Big up you lot tuned in. If you haven't smashed that like button, you know what to do. One love for you lot tuned in. Don't forget we're watching Sporting Lisbon against Arsenal tomorrow. Champions League's overrated. You have to play more rounds in the Europa League. It's the most elite competition until Arsenal in this next year. Got to walk us through the goal. Nothing else to say there, my guy. Like, I thought I was getting closed down. Thought better hit it. I'm proud of myself for that goal purely because that was the week I rejoined Rongans and I scored the previous week 2-2. Goals are like buses. Nah, Top Blue's cool, man. He's part of the furniture. Like I said, he's a dud, but he's our dud. No one can get onto him but us. He's part of the DG Nation. He's a dud. Can't lie. The agendas against him started a lot more. He's part of my Football Manager streams. Obviously, when I win, it's great. When I lose, there's a lot of neats on Twitch. Would you go to Newcastle if you're in Teeny's position? Well, if I put myself in Teeny's position, no. But then I think yes, because you're going to play first team. Newcastle's closer to Scotland, so there's a family factor to consider. You know, they're an exciting project. You're going to play week in, week out. But I would say no, purely because this is the first time in my Arsenal tenure there's been competition. Am I going to run? I'm comfortable in London. You know, he's been here when it was Kalas under Emery, so you've seen the transition. You're going to be in the Champions League. You know, if you want to, even if he joins Newcastle, if they get to where everyone projects, they're going to, you know, every team is aspiring to have 2-in-2 positions. So I wouldn't run really. How did you come up with the name Deluded Gooner? If I could change it, I would, you know, funny enough. But as I said before, I was just playing Xbox, playing FIFA, and someone said it. And when I was making a YouTube account, that's what I ran with. And here we are today, really. DG Europa League track or Champions League. Champions League, man. I never want to hear Europa League ever again. Never want to hear this. Don't even like the competition. Respectfully to the Europa League. It's a bit harsh, but where us privileged top 4, top 6 clubs and the biggest in the other top 5 leagues are concerned, not that Arsenal have won it, but essentially it's a champion. It's a competition for failures, really and truly. You're here because you failed to get Champions League football, or you went out. You went out of the competition, bro. Big up the keeper, man. I've seen him play well. That's good for him, boy. But yeah, man. Why do people rate Tini so much? I don't get. I like Tini, man. Tini's my guy. He's a fullback. I do think people overrate him. Think he's Banduli, but yeah. Don't ever change your screen name, DG. V, we're too late to turn back. We're too legit to quit, man. You can't worry about that. But he asked me a question. If we could go back in time, I would. To what? I don't know, but probably something else, man. Maybe something a bit more neutral, because I always think, does that go against me? Like, to be fair, if I had £1 or $1 or whatever the equivalent would be in whatever country you're in, big up to you lot, smash the like button. be a rich man. For every you're not so deluded. Oh, you live up to your name. Like, it's like, oh, you can think of nothing else, mate. But then I always think to myself, like, obviously, if you don't know me and you're just on YouTube and you see the name, you might just think it's Was, innit? Which some of you might think it's Was, click on it and it is Was, innit? Fair enough. But does that deter when you look at other ones? So I always think about that sort of stuff. But as I said, it's too late to go back. We're here now, innit? I think we're like 7,000 videos deep or something crazy like that. Top Gooner, appreciate that. Neutral Gooner, nah, neutral Gooner don't bang. Teeny overrated. I think he's solid defensively, but he's the mad Scotsman. He's just too old school. It's S. Leave all them succulent words out. It's sounding a bit scary. Sounding that the VAR might have to have a look at these things in this climate. I don't know about that, fella. I don't know. All the clues with that. It'll be a funny teeny, blood. It's not going to get better than this, cuz. Just shut your mouth and work hard. You're my guy. Just work hard. It's 0-0 in the Spurs game. At least they're going out. Come on, AC Milan. Arrivederci. Let's go. Let's go, AC Milan. Let's go. If Arsenal get Europa League final, where are you going? Boy, if I can get a ticket, why not? And accommodation, why not? That's going to cost a pretty penny, though. I like the old school style defending. I do as well, and there's a game for it. But 9 times out of 10, for every 10 Premier League games, there might be 2 that require Tierney on current things. For better or worse, it's a Zinchenko thing, isn't it? Really, as we look to be a more dominant team. And as we've seen with wingers, it's not... There are obviously wingers in this day and age that hug the touchline. But if I play devil's advocate, kickoff is imminent. Are they necessarily the most productive? It's inside forwards. Raheem Sterling started scoring a lot of goals at City when he moved off the channels. Mohamed Salah, I can't remember where you'd find it, but there was an interview. He spoke about how Klopp worked with him to become this Salah in terms of coming off the flanks. That was one of the first things he said to him when he's trying to get him. And naturally, you've seen a byproduct of that with wide players. Of course, there's games, there's incidences where you would like a wide threat hugging the touchline, whip crosses, spam crosses, all of that jazz. But just like with wingers, it's now inverted fullbacks or whatever in it, and it is what it is. To be honest, there's comfort / connect with Curtis, and you keep up the good work. Big up Curtis. What do you mean by the comfort thing, though? Big up Curtis, though, but what do you mean by that? Another substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Looks like they're bringing on a young player. Right. Michele, the sub, is getting subbed. Stinking out the place. And Bishabu, I can't pronounce his name, but he's done well in the youth gem for Paris Saint-Germain. He's a decent young centre-half, but boy, Bayern Munich's a different beast. Second half upon us. I wonder what was said at half-time between both these teams. And there we have it, people. Second half has kicked off. The wingers are the goal getters nowadays. Yeah, strikers are, Choupo-Moting's not the most decisive player in this team, but there's an appreciation of what he brings. We've seen it with Lacazette doing Jesus a bit dirty, but Jesus, other things. The game's a bit weird now. Weirdest sub I've seen. Same. I didn't think he did anything wrong, but I guess Gautier's entitled to do what he needs to do. Maybe Michele's picked up a knock himself. Big up you lot, top form. Am I the only one wondering how our team will cope with Champions League? The big elite teams looking really good in that tournament. Boy, to be the best, to be in the best competitions, you got to be around the best, innit? I hope we don't embarrass ourselves. Nuno Mendes up against Kingsley Coleman. Kingsley Coleman does all right defensively. Pardon me, Kingsley Coleman does well. Finds his right-back teammate. That's a good ball into Choupo-Moting. Can he win a foul? Does quite well to retain possession for Bayern Munich. Kimmich. Muller's probably been the most anonymous Bayern Munich player, but Muller's very decisive. Strikers are just there to occupy the central space so wingers can score. That's what happens to football nowadays. I hear that. Coming from a Gooner of over 4 decades, I meant that. I appreciate that, V, man. It's just a little joke. My guy, shout out to you lot tuned in, people. Make sure you're subscribing, following, all that good stuff. Twitch gang, you keep doing what you're doing. Kingsley Coleman on this wide right. Overhit cross. Kind of swiped at by Hakimi into the path of Musiala. Jamal Musiala, twinkle toe settings. Doesn't really help Alphonso Davies. I don't know what Davies was trying to do there, but you ain't got the ability of Musiala. Pockets picked. Goal kick. Verratti Sly almost got in trouble there, but he got away with that one. It's all good. It's all good. Still 0-0 here on the night. 1-0 to Bayern Munich on aggregate, folks, as discussed. Imagine Tomiyasu versus Musiala or Vinicius still get mullered. Well, he did pocket better yet. One of the best wingers in wide forwards better yet in world football in Salah. But yeah, he gets savaged. A lot of Arsenal players get savaged. You know, if Arsenal get Champions League football, obviously I'd like to win it. But listen, it's literally my goal would be how far can you go in the tournament? Like, can we get out the group stages so there's no Europa? Then go as far as you can in it. You try a thing, but I wouldn't have any expectations, at least without, you know, respect, not to belittle any of these players, but we ain't really blessed with, we got some good players, but how many of them are Champions League level quality? And the young naiveties we've done at times, bro, Champions League, there's none of that. There's no group stages next season. Oh, so it's that league stuff. Yeah, but I swear some people still drop into Europa. So don't be the guys that drop into Europa, innit? I want to be at a stage like this. And we need to buy a couple of curtain raising and better players. Kingsley Coleman gives it back straight to Paris Saint-Germain. Donnarumma, you didn't need to do that. That was silly. That was silly. And now Bayern Munich could score. That was silly. I hope for your sake. I don't know if the attacking threat from Bayern Munich is dead yet. It's here with Davies. That was silly, Donnarumma, with your left peg. Kimmich, Goretzka, pocket pick by Lionel Messi. Ref, that's never a foul. Goretzka, get out. Because when you did that to Messi, you was all right. Paris Saint-Germain not kicking it out. Can't lie, I might have overrated Hakimi. He might not be that good, you know. He's wavy, but he might not be that good. Vitayo. Ruiz, apologies. Messi can't give it back to him. Though the game has changed, you're right nowadays. The wingers more goal scoring strikers do more than the false nine. It's crazy, man. And then, you know, football works in that. We'll get it probably in 10 or so years. We'll be back to seeing wide wingers and wide fullbacks in that. And Mbappe, pinball at the moment from Paris Saint-Germain, can't take advantage. It's a bit like free at the back. For those of you that are older than myself, you've seen that played. And then in the last few years, up until a couple of years ago, back three, probably when Conte was at Chelsea, everyone started trying to run that. Arsenal won the FA Cup based on running that. Verratti. I can't lie, Champions League is a little overrated. You don't really face difficult teams like that. You're chatting nonsense. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. I respect your opinion. The Champions League is harder to win than the Premier League. You get less, there's less games for one. And Pep Guardiola has bullied the domestic league. I've bullied you there all the time. I've bullied the domestic league in Football Manager. Why have I only got one Champions League medal? With Champions League, you got to do the Real Madrid thing and just win it. And just absolutely, it doesn't matter how. Look, Real Madrid could have went out against Chelsea, against City. There's defo another team. Was it probably was Paris Saint-Germain. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Paris Saint-Germain, and they got through. Musiala in possession. Ooh, skips past Hakimi, done you there. Elegance from the young German international. Musiala, that's a ball. Why didn't Choupo-Moting hit that first time? Bayern Munich could never be appealing a penalty. Choupo-Moting hits that first time. They might be, Bayern Munich could score here. I think Choupo-Moting's actually done some great defending. He's offside. Bayern Munich could have scored there. Paris Saint-Germain, lapse in concentration from Lionel Messi. Lovely mazy run from Musiala. There's hella meaty teams, but there's meaty teams in the Premier League. What? Marseille, Bruges, Dortmund, Leipzig, Inter, Porto. They're moving to bare teams in the Premier League, especially away from home. They're beating Bournemouth, Leicester, and all them ones. Also, next season in Champions League, they don't care if you face the same team from the said league. So you're going to have to be on it. If you was a manager and could spend an unlimited amount of money on one position, which position would it be? For Arsenal, carnage. For Arsenal or just in general? Thomas Muller in possession. Musiala. Jamal Musiala finds Alphonso Davies. Once again, can see why you're a left back now. Good decision, because I don't think he'd be at Bayern Munich if he stayed as a winger. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 in aggregate. He has scored against his former team. Choupo-Moting has struck. And he's wearing my favourite number 13. Davies done very well. Paris Saint-Germain have a mount. They had a mountain to climb already. They've got a mountain to climb. And this seems to be the end of your Champions League tenure, if I'm honest, for this season. Paris Saint-Germain are out of this. There's no smiles from anyone connected to Bayern Munich, but boy, it looks to be the case, if I'm honest with you. Davies does very well. Musiala puts a dinking cross in. It's a glancing header by Choupo-Moting. Oh, tell a lie. VAR. Paris Saint-Germain spending that money the right way. It might have been shagged. Surely there's nothing wrong with that. We need to see the images. Surely there's nothing wrong with that one. I don't know what's going on now, people. I can't lie to you. Don't know if the goal's standing or not. Goal check. Who's offside? That's a zang. I mean, you could argue Muller is interfering with play. He's tried to get on the end of the cross. It's not actually for promoting. I mean, is Muller really interfering with play there? Really? That's a zang. I don't think that should be ruled out. I don't, I guess someone's made sure that the ref is a wealthy man come the end of this and never has to work again. I think that's a bit of a diabolical decision, if I'm completely honest with you. But is that I mean, he's gone for the ball, so I could understand why it would be interfering with play. But is he really interfering with play there? Really and truly, is he interfering with play? I'm not too sure. If Newcastle can drop 45 million for Anthony Gordon, we'll gladly take 50 for Scottish international trophy winner Kieran Tierney. Absolute sheg. The P's came in. PSG really don't want to win the Champions League. Don't understand how that's been well, I do, but I think that's very harsh. Very harsh. What's going on here now? I mean, from you saw the ref with his hair gelled up, looks like he's copying his younger son's hairstyle. Needs to grow up. You knew there was going to be acting today. At least PSG have a new lease of life. It's still 0-0, 1-0 on aggregate. Davies loses the ball once again. It weren't for the offside. Muller's interfering with play. But is he really? Really? I'm still here, folks. Just need to put this on charge. I don't think he's really interfering with play, but it's not what I think or you lot think. The decision's been made. And it's still 0-0 here. Kingsley Coleman looks a bit knackered now. Muller was in Donnarumma's way a while off. I disagree. I mean, he's in his peripheral vision, but everyone's going for the same ball. Musiala loses a foot at a crucial time. Paris Saint-Germain in possession. Donnarumma, most relieved man probably. Gets it out. Deluded. Bayern Munich starting to do what they did in the first half, creeping back into old habits and setting off. Lionel Messi. Hakimi attempts to switch possession. He's found Ruiz, apologies. Ruiz has played it to Kylian Mbappe, who's captain in Paris Saint-Germain at the moment. Not the best of passes from Mbappe to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz, that's terrible from you. You're going to be back at Betis if you're not careful with that sort of performance. Gives it straight away. Choupo-Moting against Sergio Ramos. I thought Ramos was fouled. Ref don't agree. Oh, ref is saying Mendes get up. It did look like Choupo-Moting caught Mendes. Nonetheless, Mendes did well defensively. Gautier wants a card and wants something more. Can't blame him. Messi, your team needs you. Messi, stop taking this thing seriously, man. He's won Champions League a couple times, won the World Cup. This ain't nothing to do with him. If you're Mbappe and that, then yeah, you need to win this. Mendes still on the floor. DG, then Paris Saint-Germain checks hitting. That's why they're not playing well. True. To be fair, I hate that rule interfering of play unless you are blocking the goal or something. No lie, Messi is cooked, needs MLS. How dare you? How dare you say Lionel Messi is cooked? You're moving like Gary Neville when just before the World Cup, Gary Neville was talking absolute fart about Lionel Messi. Come the end of the tournament, what happened, didn't it? Still 0-0. Mendes receiving treatment, folks. Ruiz is looking heavy. Your talent ID is looking sus. DG told me this guy was him. He's good. Still a good player. What? You're going to look rub that Paris Saint-Germain. Care about none of that. Still a good player. If you weren't a good player, you wouldn't have played for your country or played for PSG. It's probably been one of their better players. I'll have that though. Ref, kids on the way to private schools, hedge funds. It's done, man. Never has to generational wealth. Can't blame him. Still 0-0 here into this last half an hour. Kingsley Coleman could be in. Donnarumma's come way off his line, heads it out for a throw-in. Gary now fails at everything outside of being Piers Morgan's double body. Man said he's wearing the 8 for no reason. Alphonso Davies goes home. With PSG, until they get that system sorted, there'll never be a top team, too many individuals. Yep. You need 11 good players. Like, do they have that? I don't know. Imbalanced. Muller, Coleman tries to do the give and go to Muller. Muller's forced out wide, has to put it back in. He's done well to make the best of a bad situation. It's falling to Musiala. You know he's not going to pull the trigger. Finds Kimmich, bobbing and weaving. Tries to clip it over the top. Good pass, really. Finds Muller. What can Muller do? Puts it back across. Good ball, really. It's dealt with by Paris Saint-Germain, but the relentless pressure from Bayern Munich remains. Fortunately for Paris Saint-Germain, they forced them all the way back to their goalie and they can regroup. Sommer, Kimmich. Coleman. Good tackle by Mendes. Prevents an attack. Appreciative to you lot for being tuned in, people. Subs for Paris Saint-Germain getting warmed up. Whether that's going to make a difference is another thing, though. Musiala. Davies. Probably been the more promising side of things where Bayern Munich are concerned. Bayern Munich's Thomas Muller. Muller calling the kick, but he swiped at that in truth and quite fortunate. Still 0-0 on the night. Appreciative of you lot being tuned in. Musiala, some end product to Omano. Yeah, I mean, Musiala's going to have to learn that. It's not all about body feints and that. But what is he, 18, 19? As great as he is, got to remember, he's still a young man. Corner kick, nonetheless, to Bayern Munich here, folks. I mean, if you switch off for a minute, you've got Muller, you've got Choupo-Moting, you've got Deluded, you've got some quality players that can take advantage. Corner by Bayern Munich, meets the head of Goretzka. He got up far too early, and now it's gone. Large up yourself, Josh. If you were a gaffer, would you be a suit and tie type or tracksuit and trainers? Well, I'd say the suit, but tracksuit's comfortable, isn't it? No need to wear a tracksuit if you're going to Stoke away in that. I mean, a suit if you're going to Stoke away in that. Moncler trackie. Fabio Ruiz, don't lose it, lad. Goes home. Not gonna lie, I just want the Premier League back. I hear you. Back on Wednesday. Verratti's lost it in a key area. Refa said, forget that. Oi, PSG out. Is that another goal ruled? Another goal ruled out due to offside? I can't lie. I'm baffled now. Nagelsmann is celebrating. Verratti does what Verratti does at times. Lost it in a stupid area. Choupo-Moting gets his goal, and that's not the scoreline. It's that. Boy, Paris Saint-Germain. Forced error. The ref, I don't even know. The ref looked like he weren't giving it. Now he's giving it. At least the ref's a real one. He's trying to make sure he gets paid. The goal's been given. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The young lad from Paris Saint-Germain gives it to Verratti. Verratti backs himself in possession too much. He's had his pocket picked. It's good play from Goretzka to not shoot, actually. Finds Choupo-Moting, who puts it into an empty net. Terrible defending. I mean, Mudryk can't be happy at Chelsea right now. You're not playing. But you signed a 7-year deal. This is, what, a couple of months into that? 2-0 on the night to Bayern Munich. I don't know if this goal will be ruled out. The referee's reaction. But Nagelsmann started celebrating. Muller and Choupo-Moting the same. Paris Saint-Germain are out, man. You can't make them mistakes there. You're done. And the goal's been given. It's time to go. It's time to go. They have to hit back. Who's that? I think they brought on... That's Messi, looking like Soler. Bayern Munich could be in here again. Surely you've got to get rid of the back three. Galtier has to go, man. He's not 30. You're a good gaffer, but you're not 30, man. You've shown you're not on this PSG team. Probably need to bring back Thomas Tuchel. To be fair, Thomas Tuchel's last two clubs want him to be signed back. But boy, we're into the next round of the Champions League, boy. Super Bayern. Hey. Super Bayern. Messi hype. Kylian Mbappe and Brazy tries to twist up Upamecano. Upamecano reads it. You're forgetting you two spent a good month trading with each other. Boy. Has the ref given a Bayern Munich given a corner against Bayern Munich? Don't sleep on Paris Saint-Germain. They're paying the P's, you know. They're paying the P's. Don't sleep on them, folks. Did it go out by Upamecano there? Don't know. The replay didn't really shed any light on that. Ball in from Paris Saint-Germain. Not to any avail. And Galtier's got a goal in it, really. I don't know why you're bringing on this 18-year-old lad in the Champions League. Who's shameless? I don't understand all this shameless talk. For Ruiz, Mbappe, and Brazy. Do something, Brazy. Step overs. Goes down the left-hand side. Floats it up. No one trying to tap it in, though. Falling to Hakimi. Hakimi, you're not on this. Verratti, you need to do something because you made a mistake. Well, Paris Saint-Germain got to think about next season. I don't know what players will be there. Based on Messi's contract, will he even be there? Galtier, you're probably not going to be there unless a miracle happens. It's peak. Oh, big boy save by Jan Sommer. That's the best chance of the game from Paris Saint-Germain. Denies Sergio Ramos. Bro, and that's the wickedest thing. If PSG try and go throw the kitchen sink at it, you've got Cancelo, you've got Mane, you've got several, Gnabry, Sane as well, all players that could come on. And that save is as important as the goal. Another corner to Paris Saint-Germain. Galtier's got it wrong. You brought on the young man. Verratti, we've seen Verratti do that, you know. How many times have you seen him caught? Messi's played it short. Vitalia, that touch, he might need to come off, bro. Man, are inexperienced. Good player, but, bro, this is a game against Bayern Munich in the champs. Where the Bayern Munich kick come from. Go back to the start of the stream. I was wearing this from the jump, bro. What do you mean? No, you don't leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. Mendes. Ruiz. Verratti. Stupid from Verratti there, man. Cancelo is acting. I just read the articles. Boy, I mean, you got to look at you funny because why are you on the bench at Bayern Munich now? He's on the bench in Manchester. Now you're on the bench in Germany. It's cool. The weather in Germany is probably a bit better, but yeah, man. Verratti. Ruiz. Verratti's been meaty today, really. Paris Saint-Germain's Mbappe. It's meaty, Mbappe, man. It's meaty. We get it. You're quick. You need to pass the ball, bro. Pardon me, Mbappe. It's over, man. You need to go Real Madrid if you want to win this thing. Get that patent. Great save by Jan Sommer. Again, if you haven't pressed the subscription button, make sure you do, people. Leao stinking it up. I don't trust that Leao. I'll take him Arsenal, but I don't trust him. Banduli guy, man. Needs bare space in that. Musiala. Goretzka. Bayern Munich, are just a better all-rounded team in terms of their tactics, how they see out games, their management, all these things. At this point, Tottenham may win the Champions League before Paris Saint-Germain. I don't know about that. Certain man got Jose and Conte ain't won nothing. It's crazy. Paris Saint-Germain on the attack. I can't lie, PSG, you got to be shameless and not kick the ball out. Vitalia punches it in behind for Hakimi. Hakimi's been meaty today, man. Do something, mate. You're not playing like the guy that was playing in the World Cup. Vitalia. Verratti. Messi. Ball by Messi. I don't think that was meant for Mbappe. Leao is what would happen if Tavares succeeded as a winger. Nah. Tavares is way more media than that. On the topic of Tavares, people, don't forget I dropped my loan report for my Arsenal fans. Make sure you're taking in that video where I speak about it. Leroy Sané is coming on. Great management by Nagelsmann. As PSG are going to have to throw the gauntlet down. You'd have to ask what's going on with. So this is the second. I'm sure this is the second game I've seen Marquinhos press the panic alarm. He might be a fraud. Ruiz not built for this. Vitaya not built for this. They're not got it in them. The young 18-year-old ain't put a foot wrong apart from his involvement in Verretti's nonsense. Nuno Mendes has done all right. Done very well, actually. They might as well bring Rabiot home or something. They need to bring a couple of players that know what it means like to play for the Parisian club. Choupo-Moting with his goal is coming off. Leroy Sané is coming on. People, give me just a moment as well. Near my door. That's my dinner. That is my dinner sorted. Deliveroo came in, so I'm flexing. Mendes, come Arsenal, man. Corner kick. Bro, where did that shirt come? Bro, I was wearing this from the start of the stream. Super buying. Hey, big up my Bayern Munich duns. We're bringing this home. Big up my Bayern Munich duns. Listen, as you lot know, born in Germany, moved to London. That's where the love for Arsenal came in. Bang it, Messi. Bang it. Needy, man. Who's this Messi? You're not better than what we've got. Kingsley Coleman showed them. It's 2 versus 1. I play Sané, man. Play him. Sané, come on. You got a ponytail. Do something wavy. Nah, you messed it up. You're greedy, Sané. You're meaty. This is why you're not good. You're not gonna make it. Meaty done. Come on, Bayern. Let's go, Gnabry. Gnabry's chilling on the bench like us. He might be listening to the live stream for all we know. I like Nagelsmann's antics on the sidelines, man. Great gaffer. We're lucky to have him. Super buying. Hey, corner kick to Bayern Munich. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's going to win the Champions League. Ain't seen the Gnabry celebration. I ain't seen him doing all that crap in time. Corner kick evades everyone. Goretzka puts it back across, headed out. Messi dispossessed. It's over, Paris Saint-Germain, man. It's over. Oh, gone further than Ronaldo. He's not even in this. He should have come in 5. Well, I'll never forgive Julian Nagelsmann for saying defenders should wear Bluetooth headsets. That one there is too radical, man. You're getting too NFL-y for me. Goretzka crazy underrated. There's always one. Top Blue overdoing it. Like, I think he's rated. There's always one man that starts screaming these things after games. One goal from PSG in this game changes in a flash. Yeah, there's nerves, but there's 20 minutes, bro. Oh, it's just Messi and Mbappe. And Messi can drop deep and that. Mbappe just waiting on service. To be fair, Mendes as well. Wavy stuff. It's not out, ref. Shaggy leg, it is out. I'll take that. We'll take that. Super buying. Hey, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget, 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, watching Sporting Lisbon versus Arsenal. Trust me. That's why Thomas Muller's a legend. Nah, hear me out. He's not in world-class. Nah, Goretzka's rated. Like, I don't know no one that don't rate Goretzka. Everyone wanted... What was his last club? When he was going to be a free agent, everyone was on to Captain America. I think he's rated just about where he is, man. He's a good player. That's about it, though. Messi ain't hungry no more. Well, I can't say that, but Messi ain't... There's no need to be hungry. You've eaten 10 times in this league. You know, you've done what you've needed to do. The one thing they were saying is, oh, you ain't done nothing with Argentina. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Messi has a Copa America and World Cup. This is cool for Messi. Messi can bring in his Champions League medals tomorrow in PSG trading. And Brazy and you kind of, man, Ramos as well. You lot, I don't know. Kingsley Coleman, someone got chopped. Bro, what kind of defending is this from Paris Saint-Germain? Danilo, wallahi, you should never play for PSG again. You need to go to Aston Villa immediately. You ain't even done nothing wrong today, but just for the intention of how you tried to defend there, you're absolutely meaty. You need to go tomorrow. Hopefully Smith Rowe scores. What is Goretzka good at? Got an engine. He makes good further runs forward. Relatively decent passer. I think he's rated where he should be. Mbappe, Vitaya. It's too timid that you're not really hurting Bayern Munich, which is cool for us. Bro, Danilo can't fool me, you know. I respect it. You're getting paid probably handsomely at Paris Saint-Germain, but come on. Look at Paris Saint-Germain's squad, bro, for the P's and everything. And if you compare them to Bayern Munich and Madrid and City and all these teams, bro, their squad is meaty, bro. Who is lit at PSG? And I'm not, you don't have to be lit because Choupo-Moting's not lit. He's effective. You know, Hakimi, good player. Donnarumma, good player. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe need no exception. I'd say Nuno Mendes at left back, quality. I like Ruiz. I like Vitaya, but man can't rely on. I like Verratti. Verratti, good player. You can't rely on the rest of them. Ramos as well, but he's not on being fit. All I see right now, I can't lie. They missed Thiago Silva. Nuno Mendes has put a ball in. Ramos trying to offer a forward run. It looks like PSG have given up. I'll be real. I don't see no aggression, no anger, no nothing. No one looks like they don't know what to do. Exactly, Saka. I don't know how he got there, but them man there, you have to big them up. It's like Cedric on 100 bags at Arsenal. I have to give him I have to give him his applause. You shouldn't be in that. I can't begrudge you for taking a piece. Gautier, you're gone, you know. You're not gonna make it to the end of the season, bro, unless you win what PSG out of one of the domestic cups. You're gone, bro. You're gone. This is the worst champs ever. I hope AC Milan win the second title there. I hate Spurs. Amen. What's the scores in that game? Hopefully, I can't lie. I gave it 2-1 Spurs. I hope for those of you that are watching it, I hope AC Milan are on top. Gautier say, but this ain't, bro, it's PSG, bro. This ain't for you right now. They need a manager, bro. They need to bring back Tuchel. They need Zidane. They don't need someone that's going to do these fancy tactics and inverted fullback this and you're going to play here. And they need a gaffer, bro. Carlo Ancelotti, gaffer. Nagelsmann, gaffer. Pep, gaffer. What other clubs are there in Europe that are still in this? I don't even know, but gaffer somewhere. Gautier is my guy, but Meady, still 0-0. One love, Mervyn. PSG media, square pegs in round holes, man. They should actually just take the bullet, buy a couple of competent players, and just bring through some academy dons, really, if I'm honest with you. You're a madman. Let's activate. Letting go of Thiago and Tuchel's at L. I can't lie. Paris Saint-Germain could have a second goal conceded on the night. Sane, you better score. Meady. Poor from Sane. Cut your hair, man. Cut your hair, man. Should be scoring there. Pardon me, the Leroy Sane I saw in the Premier League, definitely against Arsenal. He's on a madness. Delino's not a centre-back. I can't... When you see boys in Danilo's circumstance, you can't get onto them. They should never have been there. Ruiz off. Gautier don't care. Bring up Emre, Zaire Emre, but this tells you he's given up, bro. You're bringing on bare kids. You don't want to go through in Champions League. Big up the kids, them, because this is what they should be playing, but they don't want to go. But this man don't want to go through in Champions League. He's doing mad, meaty things. Zaire Warren Emre. Again, big up to everyone on Twitch who was part of my under-19s and under-17s watch-alongs. We've been on the propaganda with him, but this guy don't want to win. Bro, they need Zidane, man. They need Zidane. Do you know what? They actually need Zidane or Pep. They need someone. Mane's getting warmed up. Paris Saint-Germain. They need PSG. They need someone that is like Zidane or Pep, where players can't really do the ego thing because they've got an ego and they hold weight as well. Either that or they need to get, not to gas up Arsenal, but an Arteta sort and commit to him. Any player you don't want, get rid. PSG have played their way into trouble here. That's a pen, ref. That's a pen, ref. I don't know. I have to see that again. That looked like a pen. Either way, PSG bust case. So good. So good. Danilo finesse the Euros. Nuno Mendes. Come to the Emirates, man. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this. One 0 on the night. 2-0 on aggregate, folks. Right, Fabio Vieira has a sore throat. Why? What was you doing, brother? Big, he done childish. Great tackle. Well, not really been the most entertaining of games in terms of drama and things. Nonetheless, you lot have been amazing. Big up you lot on Twitch and YouTube. Pretend this is a DG Nation badge. Without you lot, the platform is dead. Foul to Lionel Messi don't care, man. Messi don't care. Like, bro, this ain't Barcelona. I'm just here for peas, bro. One World Cup and I don't care about this. Paredes on loan at Juventus. I'm gonna link him back differently. Icardi as well. I don't really care about this. You man do your thing. Mbappe, you won Champions League, right? You won Champions League. I don't know about you, but I've done that. Messi don't care no more. Messi ain't even done the little jinky dribbles and that. He don't care about this. I beg Tuesday games are boring. My favorite Bayern Munich manager was Jopp Heynckes. I mean, he did well. Do you know what? He won the Champions League. Funny enough, that's the only Champions League final I've been to. I was actually it's a funny story actually. Well, it's not really funny, but I'm sure he won. Was it Dortmund? I want to say it was Dortmund. I'm sure you was the Dortmund gaffer when they won at Wembley. I was working at Wembley that time and them times, and me and my boys, we weren't waiters, but like if a booth needed like I don't know 50 Fantas, we'll go and give them the 50 Fantas. Or whatever in it, or whatever box, or whatever booth box, whatever you want to call it. I remember one time I went in there, yeah, there was this Chinese brother, it's not a nationality thing, but there was this Chinese, Bayern Munich are in here. Sorry, people, before I continue the story. Kingsley Coleman, Sane, out of play. But there was this Chinese brother, and I know you're rich because you got a booth in that. I've come to bring the drinks. He's like, come here. But he's saying it. I'm thinking I'm either going to have to fight you or you're going to try and get me sacked because you're moving a bit mad, innit? He's put his arm around me. He's took out $100 bill. He's given me that. So immediately shout out Clifford because my guy Cliff can verify this whole story. I don't know why, but I thought, let me go and shout him because if he's tipped me, he'll tip you as well, innit? Grabbed him. And then I don't know if it's his wife, his work colleague or whatever. She was like, oh my God, come and take a picture with us. Come and watch the game. I was like, but we're working. He's like, no, you're not working. You're watching the game. So yeah, long story short, I watched the majority. I probably missed the first 5 minutes. 7 minutes exactly, and I watched the whole of the Dortmund Bayern Munich game, especially when Mane, Robin scored that banger at Wembley. That was great. Said, oh my God, come watch the game. Forget it, you know what? Come watch the game. It's crazy. That was the best night working. Working at Wembley was lit because I don't know about now, but there was these weirdos. Is not a nice term, really. They're not weird, but like these people would buy your used tickets. So obviously, I used to go around everywhere getting all of these tickets. And just selling whatever I could hustle, you know. If you want to pay £20, if you want to pay 35, and I would have people like 7 to 10 of these tickets. You can imagine I'm making more doing this, selling the ticket thing than actually what I'm getting paid on the shift. My brethren used to work in another division. They met Arsene Wenger. Funny enough, shout out Relly Wren. He actually, when Wigan won the FA Cup, he was on the. I don't know how he banduled this, but he was on the Wigan team coach. Like, I used to love them stadium jobs. Spurs, just walk about. Working at Tottenham was lit. I was going there to get my BB pins up, if that makes sense. Bayern are serious. Look at who they're bringing off the bench. It's lit. Sergio Ramos in possession. Why is PSG live on Twitch? I respect it. Spurs are toothless. Spurs never done no drillings. This is why when it comes to this banter thing, Liverpool fans can ban at Arsenal. Chelsea fans can run bans. City, United, the drillers. What have Spurs ever done? Spurs are only relevant because they're in the same part of London as Arsenal. We moved from South and gave North London some credibility. And Mbappe, no one cares about this pace thing and dropping shoulders and step overs, mate. Got to score some goals. That really went. I was in a hotel near Wembley during the Champions League final. Lit. But yeah, that was probably my best shift. Worst shift working in stadiums was probably Chelsea. It was just too militant. I didn't do it. I buzzed my phone, but you had to put your phone in some special booth. Hugo Ekitike and Mane coming on for their respective teams. You had to put in a little bag. I remember I was eating I shouldn't have been eating in the kitchen, and I should not have been eating. But it was anyone that's worked in the stadium. You know when it's your time to eat. I've got the food on the plate, and I can't lie, Spurs, Chelsea are lit. They had these little burgers. Juan Bernat's coming on. These little burgers. I put one in my mouth. Why? And the guy's like, oh, the chef is like, oh, if you do that again, I'll do this and that and do this and that. He's talking mad. I'm like, no, you won't. He's talking mad. I'm like, bro, I only get paid 30 quid, innit? Like, I'll slump you, you know? Like, I don't really care. Musiala's coming off as well, folks. Nah, you're moving mad. On the reseller, nah, bro, it was the first time I was my eyes open to it. I remember I finished the shift and I didn't have a ticket to sell. And the guy was like, oh, have you got any tickets? And I was like to him, bro, the game's done. Like, what are you on? Like, and he's like, no, I'm a collector, this and that. After that, I was like, cool, say no more, I'm gonna get bare. If people wanted to buy programs, or they got programs, Sergio Ramos says whistle close. The Chelsea chefs are crazy, bro. I said to him, bro, step outside. actually slump you. I don't get paid enough. Like, I'm not taking it from you as well, because I know in any other walk of life, you're not gonna talk to me like this. Bro, don't do that. Spurs, I had a madness with a chef as well. But our boss case, my Scottish, I can't do a Scottish accent, but my Scottish manager was like, yeah, I saw him push you. I did my thing, but see him push you, you can get compensation, you can do the snitching thing, this and that. I was like, nah, listen, as long as I don't lose my job, I don't care. And I'm not really on the snitching thing still. Verratti in possession. Elite bag chasing, bro. From I saw that, I was like, are you mad? Like I said, I would go around these boxes and find 3, 4, 5 tickets, even more, because I'll bring my friends in and they can go sell it. We all eat in it. Working in stadiums was lit. After the game, you bill it. It's all mad. You might get tips, walk around. Spurs was better because obviously majority of North London is there. They get a little bit. Big up Mane. He's back from injury. We've missed him, my bro. We've missed him. Bayern Munich things. We've missed him. Why do Spurs even have top 6 clout like they've only won 4 trophies in the last 30 years? Because of Arsenal. I'll never forgive journalists of Sky Sports for saying Leicester and Spurs are doing the power shifting against Arsenal. All right. Okay. Okay, great. How's that going now, mate? At least Leicester, I've seen you in the FA Cup. I've seen you in the League Cup. In my 27 years, I ain't seen Spurs rise up nothing. In fact, while we're here, where's my phone? Let's call my Spurs supporting brethren and get on to him. Paris Saint-Germain are attacking people. Let's get on to him. There's 7 minutes left of this game. That means there's probably a lot more in the Spurs game. But let's get on to it, man. We never miss a chance to draw out Spurs. What do you think this is? Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Answer the phone, mate. There you go. 7 minutes left, people. He ain't gonna answer. He's shook, man. Them man, they see these man. To be honest, there's a bag of Spurs fans. I ain't gonna express the number. Oh, Spurs scored. Forget it. Dead, man. Forget it. It's no fun if Spurs have scored. Are they still out, though? I swear they're still out. For fuck's sake, it's 1-1 on aggregate. Please, VAR bus case for me, please. I ain't even seen the game, but it's offside. There's a handball. There's something. Please, man. See, I told you, man, AC Milan gonna crumble, man. He's joking. I stop, man. Saka, if you weren't here all the time, the way I would have told you to SYM. Don't do that. For humble pie. Paris Saint-Germain could be in here. No, Hakimi, not built for this. Cool, let me try another. Let me call my guy, Hutch. These men are not going to answer. Spurs fans don't answer to me no more. United fans don't answer to me no more. If you support Man United, remember your team lost 7-0 at the weekend. You know, never ever forget that. I don't care about the League Cup. You're going to remember losing 7-0. Hello, fella. Quick question. Yeah, you're live. Are Spurs winning? Nah, I'm asking. I ain't watching the game. I don't know, bro.
No, bro.
Where's the trophies at, though?
This guy's too dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, you better be active in May, you know.
Active. I'm always active. Why wouldn't I be active? Arsenal are on course to get.
If you bottle, be active in May.
What is it? One, it's a bit crazy.
Don't hide like you did last week.
I can't lie. One, it's very crazy. A Spurs fan telling me about bottling. Two, the goal was top 4 in August. I don't know about nothing else. I don't look at the league table and that. I can't lie to you.
Okay.
Where Arsenal in the league? Because no one's there. I ain't see the league table in a minute.
Why did you disappear last week? I didn't see you for.
Disappear where? Disappear.
We live in the same end. I didn't see you for about 4 months.
I was busy still, man. I was busy, man. I was off the ends. I was in jail. I was somewhere. So how comes you like had Conte and Jose and ain't won nothing though?
I'm glad I can't even tell you, you know.
Yeah. So what Spurs? Are you one that believes in this power shift with Spurs? To be fair, you have finished ahead of us the last 5-6 years. Are Spurs the most exciting club in North London?
Not at the moment, but
why do you think Spurs are underachieving? I mean, you've got a proven winner in Antonio Conte. You've got Mr. Harry Kane, Son, Richarlison hasn't scored. You know, Saliba and Lisandro Martinez have more goals than him. Benjamin White as well. What's going on? I don't know for Danjuma. He's on Love Island, bro. Them light skin, them guys there are not serious, bro. You know your light skin as well. You lot are not built for this thing, bro.
Romero's coming to get sent off, I think.
How comes Rongan's got more silverware than Spurs? I got more silverware. Deluded Gooner has more silverware than Kane, cuz.
At least one of my... Hey, but I got that same silverware, boy. So
Yeah, you got it as well. Like, so what? Is Kane overrated?
At least I'm winning somewhere, boy.
Lidge. Would you say Kane's a bottler?
He definitely bottled for England, boy.
Yeah, he's not on the Saka thing. We don't mention the Euros. It's Babylon. We don't mind, but if a Saka scores or he's a Babylon thing. Say no more, cuz.
Bless my guy.
But yeah, that's a Spurs fan. Emre, yeah. No, Zaire Emre was just close to scoring there. I always get his name confused. AC Milan are not the AC Milan that I saw growing up. The Milan sides from the 1990s and early 2000s were incredible. Amen. Not now, though. Red card for Romero. Yes! I told you my Romero brother wouldn't let me down. Yes! Yes! Come on, AC Milan. Let's go ultra attacking. I told you. They try to say Romero's one of the best in the league. Boy, if you're in the back three, it means you can't defend. Bandili eats. I asked him about Richarlison, but what can he say apart from Richarlison shit? Like Benjamin White, Saliba, Lisandro Martinez, they got more goals than him. I can't lie, Top Blue, though. You shouldn't be asking about Richarlison. Well gone for Mudryk. You shouldn't be talking. Both of them are busting blanks. I don't know what. You didn't even deserve that. Like, well, Romero's not even a thug. He's just spooky. Is it a straight red or is it the second yellow in that game, folks? One love to you lot. This game's down to its dying embers. Verratti, it doesn't matter. You can do your dribbling thing. You lost the ball where you need to. Kimmich has fouled him, ref. What is that? See, I'm forgetting what team I support. Hey, it's calm. Cancelo. You've been a good player for us. Serge Gnabry. Hey, Gnabry, come on. Score and then return home to Arsenal. It's peak. Gnabry goal! Gnabry goal! Bayern Munich 2, 3-0 on aggregate against the run of play. Gnabry has scored. PSG, you're gone. Gautier, I hope to God you've packed your locker because you're gone. Hopefully on the flight back from Germany, you're saying, well, go on, you're gone. Donnarumma, you're a bottler. I look into your eyes every time you play for PSG. You look soft. Why are you moaning? Who are you moaning at? Moan at your teammates. Gautier, you're gone. You're gone. Verratti again. Again, that's not a foul. Where is Paris Saint-Germain's right back? Hakimi, where are you? Gnabry don't care, though. Boy, game, set, match. Time to go yard. Time to go home, PSG. It's time to go home. Super buying, hey. Hey, Julian de Guzman, who rates Reece Nelson, though. I don't know who rates Hudson today. The man there. Gnabry has bagged. Second yellow. Spurs getting down to 10 men, having a goal chalked off for offside. Lovely. Serge Gnabry, second goal in 7 games. Meaty goal scoring record for someone of his quality. But what a time to get it. Paris Saint-Germain, it's over, bro. It's over, man. If there's any other young G's on the bench, PSG, you might as well give them debuts. Because that's all you're going to have, Gautier. 5 minutes of added on time. It's over. You lot are not on the Liverpool thing. You lot are meaty. It's over. But nah, it's meaty. I'm just seeing so many guys at Paris Saint-Germain that shouldn't be there. Boy, he did, man. The Guzman knows the thing. When Arteta goes Real Madrid, he knows what he needs to do. Of course, to the commentator with Verratti thinks he's playing against Lens and Rennes and all them guys. Tell him again, Bayern. Super Bayern. Tell him again, we're winning this. We're winning this. People say I've got Paris Saint-Germain merchandise. They're lying. It could be 4 here. It could be 4 here. It could be 4 here. Oh, Donnarumma prevents it. Really and truly, what clear-cut chances have Paris Saint-Germain had? What clear-cut chances has Mbappe had today? Messi the same. It's over. I don't know if you support PSG, but it's over, bro. It's over for you lot. Don't hear no noise. We're through to the next round. Bring on whoever, man. Ref, how long? We can play all night. It's 3-0 on aggregate. Past the pad settings, lad. Oh, do you know what? I like that from Wenat, you know, because he's just trying to injure Dons now, but he stressed himself. It's long as a fullback when you do that. Get back, lad, or we're going to score again. Bayern Munich laughing. That Kimmich tackle started that playoff. Big up Kimmich. I mean, if Bayern Munich win the Champions League, the agendas. Sane, you might as well bang it. Tries to bring in Mane's peak. Oh, Mane, he didn't fancy that. You see why I don't like you, Mane? Because if that was against Arsenal, you would have took that around the keeper. Big up Mane. Super buying. Hey. Hey. PSG just not ready, man. Just not built for this. Oh, who is Romero? They said he's the best centre-back in the league. Okay. Well, Paris Saint-Germain are meaty, you know. Origi on. Come on, Origi. Please do the Liverpool thing. Please. Hopefully, Leao's come off. But Nasir is on for Diaz. Boy. If Spurs don't win, I'm getting on to tapping toes, boy. I can't lie. You lot check his YouTube. Check his tweet, his Instagram. Do you know how much verbal he took? Munich, Madrid for the final. I agree so, but 9 times out of 10, it's the team you're not watching. Honestly, I don't know. Mudryk, Richarlison, Hudson-Odoi, who are you? It's not fair to Hudson-Odoi. He knows his shit. At this point, he knows his shit. He knows his shit. DJ, I know you'd be calling Leao if you were watching this. See, media, I told you a lot about Leao. I like him, but he's Bandulu, man. There's already Italian tax. You're not good. Sane. Mane. Oh, safe. Ref. Can't lie, the refs out here, Gino's in Bayern Munich, man. Because we scored 3 legit goals. VAR has been a better defender than PSG ever have today. I didn't think that's... Is that offside? How is Mane offside? That's a goal. Mane has bagged. Swear down. Has VAR even looked at that? Mane is too nice of a person. Me, I'm trying to fight the ref because I need my goal. I can't believe it. Serge Gnabry. A minute left. Might as well kick it back to the goalie, really. Deluded. Upamecano. Clean sheet against Messi and Mbappe is impressive. Gnabry kind of killed Kimmich there. Kimmich done well. He's been fouled. It's all over for PSG. They need to stop this agenda. Tonali being dominated by Skip, these Serie A youths or frauds. To be fair to you, Skip regulated them Chelsea lads, innit? Enzo Fernandez and that. So if he's onside, why has the goal been disallowed? Wait. Unless my eyes are deceiving me and the RNF is making me see things, they said that's onside. I mean, the ref's done his job. I don't care because we're through, but the ref's done his... I mean, the ref's kind of done his job in terms of Gino's in it for PSG, but what's going on with VAR? That is a shag. Mane, you see what I said? Mane needs to make a scene. The game's done anyways. Ref allowing them. Nagelsmann, I can't like Bayern Munich. We're not even celebrating properly. We knew this. Donnarumma got better distribution than Donnarumma. Matt Turner, got better distribution than Donnarumma. Mad overrated. Kane is a bottle and I don't feel sorry for him. He chose to stay at a dead club. He scored all those goals and there's nothing to show for his peak. I got more trophies than Harry Kane. Rah. Are you not seeing this? Hellas, you're going to get wrapped. Hellas, I don't know if the fans tried to ask Messi for his shirt, but the steward, have just swarmed on him. Well, you're black as well. You're acting in Germany. You might not make it back. You can't be doing this. England is the only place you can act up with feds. You are showing off. But to be fair, light skin, but you might be mixed race, but you're showing off. Patting yourself. Either that or the beers took you to a place that you ain't been before. You're showing off. Behave yourself. Because you ain't got that privilege. You might get wrapped up. You're acting. You're forgetting the Audi Cup. To be fair, he did his thing. Told you I don't trust PSG in the champs. What a joke. Marcel, tell him again. See, you're amazing. Leao, Bandulu, Messi and Mbappe mad quiet today. I think Messi did a lot more than Mbappe. Mbappe, cool. You can do this little where he does one step over and then takes it with his left. And ironically, like Leao on goals. But yeah. Born in Munich, man. North Munich Hospital. Moved to England at the age of 2. Obviously moved to North London. Yeah, man. We're through to the next round. Goals from Choupo-Moting and Gnabry. Really, Paris Saint-Germain lost it in the last half an hour. Donnarumma, are you crying? Donnarumma, are you crying? Donnarumma, are you crying after winning Euros? Are you crying? You're not going to make it. You're soft. What are you crying for? You're not going to go to your mansions. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. Oh, I don't know. Man said I'm shameless. I don't know. Switch over to the Spuds. Fair enough, lad. What channel's that on? I ain't finna watch this. Because I know once I start watching, Spurs are somehow going to score. This is me. Oh, see, look, Harry Kane in. All right, whoever that is, shout out to you. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Tomori. I want to cheer on Chelsea youths. Tomori's meaty. Look, giving it back to Spurs. Another shit done. I don't want to watch this because I know once I start watching, Spurs are going to steal some dramatic equalizer. Magically, DG's been in London in a minute after being in Germany. But don't hate me. My team did what it was. Where's my guy Bayern? There he is. You see? Let's go Bayern. My guy Bayern on Twitch. We do what we need to do. I don't know what you lot are doing, but we're doing this. Liao isn't 30, man. He's Banduli, but I'll take him. Richarlison. Hey, Spurs' build-up play is meaty. Look at what Richarlison's doing. You think you're Jesus, don't you, lad? Who's that? Davison Sanchez? You lot are not serious. Man, I'm playing Davison Sanchez Champions League. This is not serious. This is nothing serious. Oh, Davies, your shit. Under no pressure, you're giving it to Liao. Liao's earned a good foul there. Boys. AC Milan. Come on, AC Milan. I ain't even got an AC Milan shirt. Well, I'll back it on. But it's not there. Still scoreless. I think Bayern will get Chelsea. Bro, we'll smash up Chelsea. Big up Conte. You know, he's had health problems. He's back on the touchline. You think you're going to do the Spurs thing? You're going to come back from illness and you might go win stuff. Big up Conte. The lit was immense today. Gassing it. You're gassing it. But I'm here for this. You're gas. You know Van Persie. You know you're gassing it. But from your name's Van Persie, you're shameless. They subbed off Kulusevski. Must have been meaty. Kulusevski, do the right thing. Go back to Juventus. I've seen your pictures around the Emirates. We'll talk. Text Arteta. We'll talk. Because you're in the wrong North London kit. We'll talk. I promise you we'll talk. I don't know why I'm promising because I don't make nothing happen. That Pedro Puro youth's there. Has he won? Why is he signed for Spurs? Conte's dipping, bro. Conte's he's dipping. He knows I'm going to get my... I'm not asking to leave. You don't need to sack me because I need my P's. He knows his contract's running down. Conte going to bust out, do his thing in Italy or take some time off. Spurs going to be back to where they always are, winning fucking nothing. How dare you compare Spurs to Arsenal Football Club? Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Man United, you lot can run your Arsenal bands because we're all drillers. We've all done slappings. Spurs haven't done those drillings. I don't want to ever hear Spurs compared to Arsenal Football Club ever in my life. Ever. This is in my 27 years, this is probably the best Spurs I've ever been. Ever. Yeah, we need to get rid of Allegri. Now, I did it. I think you're just gassing it though, man. He was good today, but gassing it though, man. PSG ain't really do nothing going forward. And I rate the lit, but I'm not really like it's a bit all them Ajax shoots, they're all good, but what have they really done in the game? Really, what have they done? They're not as for all the gas, they ain't done nothing. Ziyech, De Ligt, De Jong, they're all good, but obviously definitely De Jong and De Ligt a lot more. But what they done really, they ain't done much really. What's my man that's at United? I don't even know if he's still there again. The Van der Beek, I don't even know if he's still there. At least he can say he didn't lose 7-0. Say down United lost 7-0. Boy. DG, is that Kone a decent alternative for Rice? Two different players, but Kone needs to make his way to the Emirates. Spurs lose possession. Spurs are going out, man. I'm here for this. 6 minutes of added on time. Oh, what is? Man, Arsenal, why are you giving me a Twitter update about reuniting with Hector? Fuck Hector Bellerin, bro. He's my guy, but fuck Hector Bellerin. You better clamp him within the first 5 minutes. Whoever's playing left wing, if you don't score, you're shit. If you're playing against Bellerin. Back to the Farmers League. Bit harsh. You can buy mentality. Bayern wants it more. Madrid wants it more. Chelsea wants it more. Richarlison come Chelsea. You want Richarlison at Chelsea? You've already got fucking Hudson-Odoi, mate. What other crap guys do you want? Like, man, I want Richarlison. Richarlison's only good for them North London derbies, them scummy little games there. He's shit, man. And Brazil. Richarlison, you know. His name's actually Richard. No way you're Brazilian. You're not, man. 60 million great British pounds for Richarlison, people. Are you lot deep in this? Hush Puppy got nothing on that. on that level of fraud. £60 million for Richarlison. Are you not listening? 60 million Great British pounds. Imagine how much pounds that is in a room stacked up, coming like Breaking Bad for Richarlison. For Richarlison. Lisandro Martinez, Saliba, Benjamin White, all bag more in the league than him, you know. Top Blue, you're a dud. You know, birds of a feather flock together. You always rate the duds. I preach your thing. You always rate the duds. Richarlison a dud, you a dud. Bro, Marcel, chat to your guy, man. Man, are talking about Richarlison, you know. Man, are saying Richarlison's good. I promise you, if Richarlison was English, he'd be in non-league. He wouldn't even play for #United or SC Dons or Wrongans. Big up them. I promise you. Don't let the World Cup bicycle kick thing fool you. Richarlison is shit. You know what? The wickedest thing is I'm being harsh on him. He could be used in the squad, but that's not Brazilian flavor and that. Don't lie to yourselves, man. If you rate Richarlison, you don't rate yourself. It's that simple. No, he's not, man. Man are rating winning second and third balls. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Stop it, man. 4 minutes left of this game, people. No, he's not, bro. I'm sorry. If you rate Richarlison, you don't rate yourself. You don't rate yourself. You're telling me you're paying for BT, for Sky Sports, loving football, and you rate Richarlison. Stop it. I love it when duds reveal themselves. There's no way on God's green earth you can rate Richarlison. There's no way. 24 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists for Spurs. There's no way you can rate Richarlison. Think of the meatiest player that's ever played for you lot's clubs, whatever team you support. I then think, is he better than Richarlison? Probably answers yes. But Richarlison gets into verbal and does his thing. The most dirt I've seen from him is earn a penalty at the Emirates. Son, you won't do it. Look at this Spurs cunt. Oh, I'm praying. Spurs, you won't. Son, you won't do it. You won't do it. Actually, free keeper from AC Milan, though. It's Beaky. You won't do it, son. Son. I'm Kane, son. Allow me. Big up McGann for the save. Ref, how long? 3 minutes of added on time. I got shook. Bro, what kind of stock is that, bro? Richarlison could score 60 million goals. He's shit. All right, come on, AC. All right, hey. You're not going to make it. Who are you? Who took that shot? Origi. You're shit, man. Because that was done. It should be 2-0. Who's this? I can't lie. Spurs got bare brothers I've never ever seen, you know. Who is that? Oh, that's Richarlison. Oh, shit, man. If you rate Richarlison, you don't rate yourself. Origi's better than him. I've seen Origi do drillings. I ain't seen Richarlison do that. Skip. Another meaty done. Raw. Certain man bring through Saka through the academy. Certain man bring through Skip. And Dane Scarlett and Alfie Devine and these Banduli youths. Chick King and that. Can't like AC Milan moving like they're going to concede again, you know. Ref, how long? 2 minutes. Oh, ref, that's a red, you know. Skip had to bring him down there. That laugh would make me want to fight you, DG. Do you know what? Everyone said that in school, you know. I got the fuckery's laugh. Like, hey! Richarlison needs to get rid of the blonde highlights and go back to favela settings. Bro, if you rate Richarlison, you don't rate yourself. You don't rate yourself. Smash the like button, people. You don't rate yourself. There's no way you lot are paying for BT, for Sky Sports, in whatever country you're on, and the subscription fees and telling me you rate Richarlison. You're lying to yourself. There's no way you rate yourselves. You don't rate yourself. Think about the ballers you've seen in the Prem and all these things. I don't know who Alfie Devine is, bro, but tell me when you find out. Bro, Spurs could never talk on my youngsters because what youngsters have they raised up? Dane Scarlett. I wish they'll answer the phone because we went to watch Spurs versus Brighton. Shane under 21. Shane Ferguson was playing. Look what he's doing. And some Jamaican Don was like, the boy in a run. Like, in relation to Dane Scarlett. That's everything you need to know. Like, everyone's better than Richarlison, bro. Rico Lewis is 30, to be fair. I didn't realize my laugh was that rude. But then again, I was one of them guys. You know, certain laughs rattle me, man. I was always that guy. Why are you laughing? My last football match. That's why I got red card. Asked the guy, why are you laughing? Like, why are you laughing? And then certain things had to happen, innit? AC Milan, please. Been an AC Milan fan my whole life. Tomori, you're meaty. More Cobham Utes. More crack Cobham Utes. Boys, switch on. Been an AC Milan fan my whole life. Born in Italy. I was born in Milan. Milan Hospital. Yeah, Rich, that's it. You, Brian, Bayern, you're my guy. I hope you're following on Twitch. As you said, he's a wind-up merchant. Best way to put it. Richarlison, a wind-up merchant. Whoever says Richarlison is better than Kulusevski, the line, man. You'll never see Jesus with blonde hair. You're moving mad. Don't get me started on Rafinha. Yes! Come on, AC Milan Spurs, you're winning fucking nothing. At the FA Cup, because you couldn't do it at Sheffield. At the Champions League, you've had Jose Mourinho and Conte. Nothing I'll go on them sides there. Big up Giroud. Boy, how you got Jose and Conte and Riz up nothing? Come on, man. Only Spurs could do that. Come on, lads. Hey, anyone who plays against Spurs is my pagans. My friends, sorry. Spurs are my pagans. Yes. Chelsea, don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get you lot on a rebound. Harry Kane. You think you're going through with guys like Fraser Foster in goal. Hey, you man thought you were going to do the comeback thing. Italian job complete. But whoever called him is a madness. But of course I'm a hater. If Spurs want to employ me to be a scout, a coach, a content creator, I'll allow it. But less of that. Anytime Spurs mess up, I'll be there no matter what. No matter. They didn't lose 7-0 though, mind you. You man couldn't score against an icy free keeper. You man are shit. Like, you man are shit. Icy free keeper in goal and you man couldn't bag. Stop it. Harry Kane doing all of this to the fans. Shut up and get it said. Hey, you pussy. What do you mean what? What do you mean what? Did Spurs win, cuz? Did the Spurs win? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Did Spurs win? What happened? Why didn't you keep a clean sheet? Why didn't you win? Why you can't win no trophies? What happened?
Bayern Munich PSG score?
Huh? Bro, my team Bayern Munich did our thing. I'm wearing Bayern Munich shirt. Well, I was. I don't man. We won 1-0, 2-0 or something. It don't matter because it doesn't matter. Bayern Munich are through. Why did Spurs lose? You thought Conte.
That's a better game, innit?
Why was you lot thought Conte was doing the Italian job, innit?
What?
Why hasn't Conte won anything? Why have Spurs had Jose Mourinho and Conte and won nothing, bro? Come on now. You're boying it. You're taking a piss.
Well, I was the only one that said that we was not going to turn this over and win this game, man.
So what? Ryan Mason, new manager, because you know Conte's dipping in it. You know he's gone in it. You know him. Kulusevski
Why is he even at the dugout? Just go, just get out.
But who's gonna take the job? Ryan Mason.
Coming back, should have stayed in Italy.
Yeah, you're sounding Brexit-y, boy. You're even bad. Hey, see Giroud. You see what my guy Giroud saying? Hey, but you knew he wasn't gonna come back from behind, a lie.
Huh?
You knew he wasn't. What? Did you have hope of a comeback? Don't lie as well. Don't lie for the fans. Did you have hope?
No.
Why?
Have you seen the way we played the last 3 games?
No, I haven't. Me watch Spurs. Come on, respect my thing, man. I'm Arsenal fan. So what's gone wrong for Spurs?
It's the same nonsense.
What's the same nonsense?
Offensive.
No, because like you lot are a good side. I heard there was a power shift, and you lot were the biggest and baddest in the land. I can't understand it. I told you before, like differently. You lot would win 2-1. So what happened? You lot could have scored against the icy free keeper. What happened?
You not playing tomorrow, yeah?
We'll play, but you lot are going to be in Europa League next season, and we're going to win the fucking Champions League, mate. So we talking about, like, you need to stop because you know, said Tottenham days back. You need to stop the little thing Spurs had. You should have built on it. We're back now. Arsenal are back in business, baby.
Well, so you'll play tomorrow.
I don't know what Arsenal play tomorrow. I didn't know. But I don't know. What? Why are you talking verbal? Like Arteta didn't win the FA Cup as a player and then retire and win it as the gaffer, and he's fighting for the league all before you lot. Why are you doing all of that? You're the same age as.
I don't even say that. I'm just saying Europa League side,
bro, you are the same age as me, yeah. You remember when City was shit, right? How have they done it before you? How has Leicester done it before you? What's going on?
You know what? So it's Europa League tomorrow, yeah?
Bro, brother, I'm asking you about you, cuz. What's going on? What's going on, cuz? What's going on? Like,
your games?
I'm focused on my games. I don't check the league table, but I know Arsenal are ahead of Spurs. Like, you lot are back to the shit days, bro.
So who you play tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know. Arsenal playing tomorrow. I don't know. Last time I checked, Arsenal playing Fulham. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Who have you lot got? Because that's all you lot got now. You're out of all comps like us. Well, in fact, we're not out of all comps. We're still in the chat. We're still in Europa, but I don't know about you.
Have to focus on the top 6 finish this season. That's what I'm worried about.
So, what can you salvage from this season, bro?
Top 6.
Raw. What do you mean top 6, not top 4? Raw. So, are you confident you get top 4?
Nah.
Oh wait. Do you remember when you said you finished above Arsenal?
Yeah, that can still happen.
Wait. Let me get you. Wait. So you think Spurs are still have a chance of finishing above Arsenal, right?
Mathematically, still possible.
Oh, you're doing it. Man said mathematically, bro. Allow it, bro. You know you're not fit. You know, said Tottenham days back. It's done now. Arteta's locked it all off. It's done.
Not
We're back. We're back. It's done, my bro. It's done. I'm done.
season.
I'm done. Do you know how many points you're behind us, bro? Liverpool are onto you lot, you know. You don't fuck about anymore, and Chelsea might lap you. I can't lie to you. So what? You lot played the three at the back and still lost, bro. It's nothing personal, Dale, man. You know you're my guy, but you support Spurs. Why did you do it to yourself? Let the fans know why you support Spurs. Why do you support Spurs, cuz?
So, who you playing tomorrow in your...
Bro, stuff all that Europa League bullshit, because you're going to be in this next year. You lot might even be in conference, bro. Why you man chatting like you didn't get sourced in the conference or something as well?
It's calm, man.
Bro, like, what's going on? Like, you was there laughing with me at United, but United ahead of you, Arsenal ahead of you, Liverpool going to lap you. Bro, you don't need to worry about Newcastle and them things there, man. If you don't want a little Kieran Tierney, we might be able to do something. You know Kulusevski's not staying in it.
So, you playing this in the week?
Okay, all right, cool. We're playing Sporting what? All right, let me ask you a question, yeah? Big man take serious question. No more jokes. Why has Deluded Gooner got more trophies, got more league titles than Spurs, than Harry Kane? Why? Why have I got it got more trophies than Kane?
I don't know the answer to that one.
I can't lie. Again, the serious question. Don't act up now. Fans were asking me what player do I play like. If you buy it, I'm on to you for life. What player do I play like? You better be saying someone wavy.
Carl Peters.
Hey, what are you doing that for? How would you describe me as a footballer?
Kyle Walker Peters / that Johnson guy from West Ham.
So what? I'm not wavy at all.
Who said Kyle Walker Peters ain't wavy?
Nah, that's not my wavy, bro. I'm down there. I'm cafe or something. All right, what would you say are my strengths and weaknesses?
I don't know, man.
Nah, come on, man. The fans are asking now. Someone has asked that. What would you say is one strength and one weakness or more? And someone that watches me week in, week out. Bearing in mind, I was the captain of AFC and I scored the winner that took us in the cup. I used to rip you as well.
Nah, never, man.
Don't tell lies on the track. Don't tell lies on the track. You were the dirtiest player I ever know. I used to dance past you and used to kick my leg.
Says, one tackle, you're injured for like 6 months. Oh, you tackled me.
Yes, because I'm dancing past you and you're kicking me in my shins. Of course I'm injured. But people, this is the most dirtiest player I've ever known, you know. Yeah, so what's one strength, one weaknesses before I let you go?
Try to do skills.
That's a strength, yeah?
Try. That's a strength, try.
All right, good. What do you mean try? Don't try about my thing. What do you mean? My try say try. What do you mean try? And what's a weakness?
Just not defending sometimes, even though defensive player.
What you saying? I'm an enigma.
Like 70% of the time I'm defending, like 30.
Right, you're boying me, bro. What you doing? This is what the man are doing to the man. All right, cool. All right, cool. When this carnival and the Juves and that, you're not rolling. All right, cool. All right. Say no more. Would you say I have a bad attitude?
Nah, not really.
Would you say I'm a bit of a see you next Tuesday on a football pitch?
Nah.
Would you say I'm a dirty footballer?
Nah.
Would you say I'm a rattler?
That's just normal, though. That should just be part of the game. That's how I see football. So,
all right, my last question, yeah. Have I ever taken it too far on a football pitch?
Yeah.
How?
Many occasions.
How have I taken it too far?
No.
Because we gotta be honest. My fans asked me to be honest. So, like, how have I taken it too far?
Fighting.
Who was fighting me?
I don't know. There was just fights.
I don't know about none of that, bro. I don't know about none of that.
I was supposed to be honest, bro.
Now, be honest. Like, you said fighting, but you gotta be honest. Like, what do you mean by fighting? What's what swingers and that?
Hey, man, I've seen it all, man.
I don't know what any of that. Okay, last question before I let you go, my guy. Who is Mashman? Has he ever done it? Trust me, I don't know him either, man. But that's our Dale correspondent, man. I'm gonna let you enjoy your evening. What do you think of Tottenham? Alright, it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. But on a serious note, that DG may be robbed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wallahi, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not the waviest, but I'm not a dickhead. I'm not a dickhead. Respect me. Twitch gang, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nonetheless, people. But when I say Chelsea won, bro, Hunter, no one cares about that, bro. We're winning it next year. Who's we, though? Because it could be Arsenal. It could be these, man. Who knows? I might fuck around and have a Real Madrid shirt last year. Who is we? I don't know who he is. Bill it, Marcel. Tell him again. But on a serious note, in fact, before we go, Twitch gang, American Gooner, you're moving mad with the subs and that. One love. Again, you lot stay blessed. A man said DG can't take L's. He starts swinging. Bro, who can take L's? Who can take L's? In this life, who can take L's? Who wants to take L's? I'm not a dud. Defense is not a weakness, bro. Defense is not. He's chatting. Should we rise up? Who else can be cool? No, I'm calling my brother again, man. I'm calling the next one. I can't go out like that. I'm sorry, I can't. Obviously, I'm with the guy you spoke to. I spoke to him all day. I'm with him every day, 9 times out of 10 pause. But now I need to call it. Someone needs to answer their phone. All right, Hutch. All right, quick question, yeah. Quick question, yeah. If you had to describe me as a footballer, how would you describe me?
Who, you?
Yeah.
How would that describe you?
Yeah, strengths and weaknesses, everything.
Huh?
Strengths, weaknesses, how would you describe me? Everything.
Okay, calm. Tenacious, very aggressive. You get me? You're there to win the ball ASAP, innit? You get me? You're putting pressure on, man. You're decent on the ball, as in like you're not just gonna beat it, but sometimes you get me. You just clear lines and think about shit later.
Yeah.
Weaknesses, weak foot. You get me?
No. What do you mean? I'm playing left back. What do you mean weaknesses? Left foot. What do you mean? Don't rub me out. What do you mean?
You need to say it yourself sometimes. You'll be like left foot when something goes wrong, fam.
Who? Not me. Someone else.
Hey, but modern day fullback, you get me? But you get me? That don't mean you can't defend, because you can defend, but you're attacking fullback, go for it. You get me? Exactly. Thank you, my guy. You put respect back on my name. Say no more. Hey, no. Don't boy me. Only decent on the ball. I'll take that. Zinchenko's wavy on the ball. I had to, man. Passing merchant 100%. Oi, super buying. My guy buying, yeah? We're going through, bro. But on a serious note, the banter, the conversations, whether you're locked in on Twitch or YouTube, appreciative to you lot. I'm going to leave you lot. Man, talk about weaknesses. I don't know what weakness is.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Big up Open Wrestling TV for the Raiders. Bro, Hudson is a professional footballer. He can have a field day against me. It's just whenever he plays a professional football, he's fucking shit. That's the whole thing to me about Hudson as well. Double barrel shotgun main with nothing fucking rank.
There's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like.